Hey guys, welcome in. Hey guys, how are we doing this morning? How are we all doing today? And, end, end, end live. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, man. Welcome in. Hi, Justin Artist. Hi, iPlant, Mega, Red Hood. Mega, you weren't first. You were second, unfortunately. Twin! Hi, Twin. Hi, Connor. Hey, guys, welcome in. Hi, Kevin Hunt. Kevin Hunt? I got ads. That sucks. That sucks, man. Hi, St. Desmo. Did you really take, or was that just for the vid? Well, I used the red eye filter. I I wouldn't do that just for a video. That would be very funny. That would be very funny. Like I start recording the video, it's like, this is me before. It's not even kicking in. And then take it, buy it, take it, wait an entire hour and a half, and then record the rest. They don't even make your eyes that color. It was a filter. It was a filter. I'm retiring from being first. I quit like I'm done. Jesus Christ. Okay, Becca. All right. All right, that's fine. Thank you. My nan licks your toes. All right. Okay. Hi, Karu. Hi, Barris. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Do you have a Konya Sport t-shirt? No, I do not. No, I do not. Maybe you ate too many. That would be a little funny. That would be a little funny. Take like 50 of them at once just so my eyes turn red for a TikTok. That would be a little bit funny. My hair looks so long today. Okay, ignore my top. It's an, oh my God, I need to like, I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing athletic shorts and TikTok doesn't like that. Look how long my hair is. What the hell? I feel like Miku today. I gave myself pigtails because I thought it would be fun. I didn't know my hair was that long. Would you ever go to Coachella? Probably not, man. Probably not, man. I mean, the lineup always sucks. The lineup sucks. I would rather go to an EDM festival because I actually like the lineups. At the lineup to Coachella is always very boring to me. It's God, this is gonna sound so stupid. It's very like mainstream music, which I don't really listen to much. I don't have anything against them. It just all sounds the same to me. It all sounds pretty much the same. It all sounds like what's it called? Ah, I forget. It's like when they it's like you know the music that plays in malls. That's how the music of Coachella, like the lineup sounds to me for the most part. Like sure there's like a couple like good artists on there that I would listen to. And like not to say the other ones aren't good artists. It's just I don't listen to them. I don't listen to that. So I wouldn't go to Coachella. And then for like the influencer part of it where like the influencers do stuff, I think it's dumb. Coachella spends their money on a bunch of anti-LGBTQ organizations. They don't spend their money in good ways, so the money that you spend to them, it's not going to good places, which is the case for a lot of things, but it's like for a mid lineup, an influencer fest where the money goes to bad things. Plus, I have you seen the camping conditions are bad, the traffic to get in is really bad, it's so expensive, you know? So, no, I wouldn't go to Coachella. Like unless like the only instance where I would go to Coachella is like if a brand reaches out to me and is like, "Yo, I'm getting you free tickets to this if you like, I don't know, wear this." I'd be like, "Okay, I guess." But I would never pay any of my own money to get into there. Never, ever. No. The only one on YouTube that don't forget about me. I see you, twin. I see you. The time for me. It is 11:11. Yes, it is 11:11. Do a Teto cosplay. I could. I don't know. I haven't picked my cosplay for the next month yet. I gotta do that. This is a screen recording. I don't think it is. Hello? Let's see, that's my taxes. I can't show that. It says 11/12 right there. If you look at it, it's backwards, but it says 11/12. 11/12. That is the time. I want to draw you. Please pose. Oh God, I don't know how to pose. I don't know how to pose on the spot. I don't know how to pose. I know how to pose. Sorry. Sorry. I'll get my serious hat. Ladies. Ladies. Settle down, ladies. Kittens. Kittens. All of you can have me at once. Kitten. Did I see you on another Discord call? With another Discord daddy? Kitten. Kitten. Tips Fedora. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I bought a chef hat. I'm wearing headphones. I bought a chef hat so I could film a YouTube video, but I needed it to come in one day. So in order to have it come in one day, I had to spend an extra $20. So I bought a pack of the 2 black hats plus a bunch of mustaches. It also came with a bow tie. And I had to do that so that my chef hat would come in time. So now I have a bunch of new hats. I have too many hats. I have a lot of hats, actually. I have a hat pile next to me. Stop yapping and entertain us. You're literally on TikTok. You can scroll at any time you want, bro. I'm not holding you hostage. You can scroll right now if you want to. Like, you're the one in here, man. You gotta chill out. You really gotta chill out. Warhammer 40k army. Bro, I don't know. I don't play Warhammer. What the hell? I think she's fake, guys. Yeah, guys, I don't exist. I am not real. I am in your imagination. This is a lucid dream. I'm not real. I'm not really here, actually. You're not funny, Sebo. As I said, bro, you can scroll. You're the one in here boosting my live. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Best lucid dream. Chose is AI. Man, I don't think I'm AI. Hello? Hello? Can you play Roblox? I don't know. I haven't played Roblox in a while. Damn, as soon as I bought the VIP pass for Dress to Impress, I didn't play again. I don't know, it got kind of boring. Where's Ren? Where is Ren? Where is she? Where could she be? I have no clue. What do you play? I like playing Fortnite, but Fortnite won't stream on here anymore. Like, it literally will not work. It streams everything on OBS, but the second I open Fortnite, it's like, let's show you one frame and never show you any other frame of the game. One frame, and it's the first frame that it is when you click on stream. Whatever frame it is, that's all we can see. We won't show you anything else. So it won't let me play Fort on stream anymore. Whoops. I just wanted to say a hi. Hi Blaze, hi Blaze. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from you. Alright. I get firsthand embarrassment from myself, bro. We're in this together now. We're in this together. How do I bag an alt girl? I mean, there's not like a method to bag an alt girl. They're just women. They're women, just like any other girl. If you're trying to find one so you can, you know, start talking to her as you would other women, dating apps, they're on there. They're at raves, hardcore shows. The app Radiate, which is an EDM app where you can make friends, form connections, see shows and stuff. That's where they are. But usually alt women like other alternative people or people who are into their interest. So it's not like, don't, I can't say the word, but begins with F and ends with Edisize. this size. Them, I don't do that. None of them want that. You have to actually like what they're into. Like, let's say they're into, I don't even know, metal. Let's say you have an alt girl and she's into metal music. You got to be into that too, or at least be open to it, you know? And like, let's say something that a lot of people do when they start dating an alt girl, which is very annoying. Alt girls, a lot of the time, they like to wear like more like skimpy stuff to raves because it's fun to dress up like that. They're like Barbies, you know? They love to dress up like that. They love to go to shows. They love to do that. Shows are hot. So they wear like skimpy stuff to raves. I Something that that happens a lot with girls is a guy will meet alt girl at the rave while she's in the skimpy outfit. Yes, they start dating. As soon as they start dating, the guy's like, "Yeah, you're not allowed to wear that. You're actually not allowed to wear that. No, you can't wear that anymore." It's like, bro, that's how you met her. That's what? What? You met her in that. That's what. So, yeah, that's something that happens when guys date alt girls or rave girls or anything like that a lot, and it's not good. And nobody likes that. Don't be like that. Don't be that kind of guy. Nobody likes that. Thank you. What if nothing works out? Well, then nothing works out. I'm gonna give you a potion. It will make alt women fall in love with you. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Like, it's not different than any other situation, bro. They just, what? Nose contour tutorial. I have one. If you go to my profile, click on the link tree in bio and click on the YouTube. It's the most recent video. I have 2 makeup tutorials. Go to the most recent one. It's like the updated one. And that's how I do my nose. It's the full face, but if you skip to like the middle of the video, you can watch just the nose part. It's only like 7 minutes long total. Be my waifu. Probably not, bro. Oh, thank you for the sub, Palm Tree. Hold up. I'm gonna glove for you. This glove is horribly broken. There are now 4 total lights that light up. There are originally 15. Hang on. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kaplow, kaboom. Psh. Thank you, Palm Tree. 7 minutes just for the nose. No. Excuse me. The entire makeup tutorial. Sorry. The entire makeup tutorial is 7 minutes. The nose is like 1 minute out of it, probably. It's a very quick tutorial. I show you what to do, how to do it, but I don't make it like overly long. So like, if you sit down for 7 minutes, you can watch the whole thing and be like, oh, okay, that's how you do it. Cool. My introduction to the live. Well, hello. Welcome in. Never do that again, please. Throw that glove away. You make my stomach turn. You're the one in here, bro. Y'all join here just to complain about how I'm doing my live. It's like, bro, you're the one who joined. You're the one who chose to click on this and spend your time watching this. That's not on me, bro. That's on you. That is not on me. Do you do divorces? If you are going through a divorce, I will, if you fly me out, right? If you're going through a divorce and you fly me out to wherever you're at, get me a nice hotel to stay at, you know, I will come to the divorce hearing and I will just go in the back and I'll start gloving. Like, you'll be like, I can't believe they used to beat me. They stole my money. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. That'll be me in the back. So I can do divorces. Yeah, I can do that. Do you do funerals? Yeah, I do the same thing at funerals too. I'll just be sitting in the background, gloving quietly, respectfully, with only 4 out of the 15 lights on the gloves because they broke. I'll do a rest in peace, my granny. But like, let's say it's like your dog who died, right? Instead of your granny. Rest in peace, my puppy. He got killed by a bazooka. That'll be me. I can perform at funerals. Yeah. Yeah. Just the dance. The gloving? I got drunk and married an 86-year-old, so that would be great. How does that even... I mean, does she have money? Does she have money, bro? Is this a recording? This is not a recording, bro. Hello? It's 11:22 in Eastern Time in New York. Here's the cooking video. The background fake. The real house burned down, isn't it? The cooking video. I actually did record the cooking video. Why is your aspect ratio like that? This in TikTok, it's like that because I'm streaming off a computer. The camera is like long ways. So like on Twitch and YouTube, I have like the whole screen. So on TikTok, I could either keep it like this or I could zoom in. However, let me show you what it looks like when I zoom in. I could do this, but then I'm only on like a little bit of the screen. It's too up close for me. And then like if I'm doing anything to the side, like you can't see anything except for right here. So, yeah, it's making me uncomfortable. Zoom out. That's why my ratio is like that, because my camera's horizontal and I don't want to. Oh, thank you for the sub. Who is this? Thank you. Wait, let me glove for you real quick. And then I'm talking about the cooking video. Hang on. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kaplow. Kaboom. Thank you. Who is this? Thank you so much. What was I gonna say? The cooking video. Yesterday I finally recorded the cooking video because I had all of you guys vote on if I should do like a makeup story time, like true crime type video, or me attempting cooking. I'm a very bad cook. I can bake. Oh god, I have to fix the TikTok. It's annoying me. I can bake. I'm a good baker. I can make cute stuff. I can make really good drinks. I was a barista, a very good barista. However, I cannot cook. I cannot cook at all. I'm very bad at it. I don't know what things mean. I don't know how to work things. I don't know any of that. So I made a cooking video. I was making, I think it was like enchiladas. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I forgot to screenshot the name of what the food was. I just had the recipe saved. Whoops. But yeah, I was making something and it took me 2 hours to make like 7 of them. Like tiny little, it was like some kind of like bread doughy thing around meat and cheese. It took me 2 hours to make 7 of them. But I recorded that yesterday. The thing is, I need to edit it now. I need to edit 2 hours of footage into a like 20-minute video. So I'm working on that. So far I've edited 4 minutes. Not 4 minutes of the footage. I've edited like probably like 15 minutes of footage or something like that. But the video is currently 4 minutes long and I'm still going. I'm trying to make it entertaining and I'm trying to edit it good and cut out all the extra stuff because it is 2 hours. So yeah, I did record the cooking video. I just don't have it posted yet because it is so long. I'm trying to edit it to the best of my ability. If you want to see like a preview of parts of it, in the Discord under Rin Rants, that channel, you can go into that channel and I uploaded like 2 clips of it last night while I was editing it. Yeah, put up the whole vid. I'm not gonna put up a 2-hour long video, bro. Director's cut. All right, man. Nobody's gonna watch me try to cook for 2 hours because most of it is just me being really awkward and being like probably about 15 minutes total of the video are me just walking around the kitchen trying to figure out where an onion is and then not finding it and then putting spinach in place of onions because they're both organic. Or not being able to find any measuring cups. The measuring cups are on the counter. I didn't see them. I looked in every single cabinet. I couldn't find any measuring cups. And I looked for like 10 minutes of the footage. So I just used a normal spoon and estimated. Whoops. Edit it, but post the time so you breathe or say, That video would be way longer than the actual one I'm making, Twin. Most of it was just me awkwardly, like, standing there like, um, um, I thought I almost burnt the kitchen down at some point because I went to cook the food and I turned the gas on the stove top, and there was no flame, but I smelled a bunch of gas, and I was like, oh, is this gonna explode? Whoops. The parts that are just filler, just speed them up. The awkward parts are what makes it fun. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. With a lot of the awkward parts, I'm just speeding it up, and it's really funny because it's just me, like, talking, and then, like, a super duper I hated saying that. Sped up clip of me just, like, walking around looking for something, or, like, just staring at stuff. I would keep all of it. But the video is literally 2 hours, so I can't keep all of that. Nobody's watching that. My mom beat me while watching Serial Experiments Lane. What the hell does that mean? What does that mean, bro? What's her makeup name? Like the style of makeup I do? I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's kind of e-girl makeup because it makes you look like you have like big eyes, but it's also like alternative, like grunge kind of, because of all the black that I put around my eye. But then there's also like an element of gyaru and like other Asian makeup trends, because this here I go like under, I forget what it's called, but it's like this isn't gyaru makeup, but I took inspo from like the lining under there from that, and then the makeup trend of doing the eye bags there, I have that. So I have no clue what style of makeup this is. I don't know. I kind of just combined everything that I liked and made this. I don't know. If you want a makeup tutorial though, you can go to my link tree, click on the YouTube, and it's the most recent video. I have 2 makeup tutorials. It's the more recent one from like 2 weeks ago, I think. But yeah, I called it e-girl makeup on YouTube for the YouTube tutorial, just for the algorithm, because I'm like, well, people are probably going to be looking up e-girl makeup more, so it'll pop up, but honestly, I have no clue what kind of makeup this is. Font gloving. No, I cannot. Do those gloves keep fingerprints off of doorknobs? I am not answering that one. What do you do? What do you do, bro? Sorry. I don't know. I stream, I make music, I make content, I make videos for YouTube. I have a Patreon where I cosplay, I review music, I make ads. I do a lot of things. What do you do in your life? Well, I do video games. I used to do them a lot more, but recently my video games have not been agreeing with my OBS streaming software, so I haven't been doing them as much. I kind of just, for the most part, now recently I like yap with you guys. You guys ask me for like advice. I answer your questions about the advice. You know, we tell stories. It's fun. It's fun. Someone says something and I want to make sure I ban them. Let's scroll up until I find it. Are you loose? Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. You ever just walk? I do that sometimes. On occasion I do walk. Yeah. Is this yogurt still good? Not sure. It's been out for like 2.5 hours. I'm a voice actor. Oh, that's cool. I want to be a voice actor. Do video games now? Well, I don't want to. What if I don't want to? Bro. Play Minecraft. I literally cannot play Minecraft right now. I got malware like a month ago and I had to reinstall Windows, which means that it deleted all of my apps. The only gaming stuff I have is Steam and Fortnite right now. I am going to have to figure out how to get Minecraft again. It also got rid of all of my mods for Minecraft, obviously. That's better. Malware from where? I don't know. Bro, I don't know. because I didn't have any antivirus or anything on my computer at the time. I now do. I have 2 different antiviruses working in different ways 24/7 on my computer. I used my dad's subscription and then I got my own, the top tier one. So nothing else can get on this computer. But I didn't have that before because I was not aware that I had to do that. So I did get malware. Whoops. Whoops. Twilight Sparkle just followed Rainbow Dash. Oh, period. Oh. You're Twilight Sparkle. Yeah. Hi. Nice hairstyle. Thank you. Thank you. Can you cook nuggets and say, these nuggets ain't ready? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? What? Huh? What's the hot take of the day, Queen? Damn. I didn't have a hot take prepared today, Twin. They kind of just come up. Like, as we're going, as we're shooting the shit, they kind of just come up, man. Like, a comment will make me, like, be like, oh, hot take. I don't just think of them. I don't just think of them. Gotta keep you on your toes. Well, thank you. Thank you. My PC won't boot into Windows, so I need to figure out how to recover my Minecraft worlds. I have no clue. I can't help you with that. I don't know how to troubleshoot, man. Bagels, hot take. Bagels are pretty good. They are good. They're very good. I like everything bagels stuffed with a bunch of stuff from New York. Have you ever had a New York bagel stuffed with a bunch of stuff? Fire. So good. So good. So good. If you're ever in New York, Slim's Bagels. That place? Fire. Absolute fire. 10 out of 10. Amazing. 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 I've never been to New York. I live in New York. New York is cool. New York is cool. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot going on at all times. Yeah. Yeah, it's very dirty. It is very cool. It is very cool, but there is a lot, everything is happening at the same time, and it's very dirty, and people will just yell stuff at you. I hate it that I'm sticking to the country. It's very different from the country. I grew up in the country. I moved here in like August. It's like polar opposite. Bagel breakfast sandwich. Yes, man, I want one. I want one. Made an edit yesterday with you and Triple T. Watch on your break. I will. I will, Tim. Jalapeno. Oh, God, that's spelling. Cheddar bagel with sausage, egg, cream. I mean, that sounds fire. That sounds good. Thank you, Local Reject. Thank you, Gigi Needs Caffeine. Thank you, guys. I have a makeup tutorial. If you go to my link tree, click on the YouTube. It's the most recent video. I have a makeup tutorial if you want it. And you say, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. I live in New York, too. New York City or New York State? New York City is very cool. I love New York City. It's cool. And like living close to the beach too. Like I kind of live like equal distance between the city and the beach, which is amazing. Is this a video game? Am I a video game? Am I in a video game? I'm not. I'm not. Hello? Hello? I'm real. Hello? Hello? Get panic attacks in downtown St. Louis. I'm screwed in New York. Yeah. Yeah, New York is like you're buried in it. Like everywhere you look is another tall building. There's so many people. And the cars are always beeping at each other. The cars are chaotic. They're beeping. There's bikes going full speed down the road and they somehow manage to avoid every car and every person. Like the cars are like have to stop at every stoplight, which is like every single block. Traffic moving slow as hell, everyone beeping, and then bikes just going like everywhere. People yelling, people jaywalking. In New York, people jaywalk 24/7. People yelling stuff, and there's music everywhere. Wherever you go, there's some kind of music playing usually. The closer you get to Times Square, you will hear, in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. it plays nonstop. Like there's tourist trap bikes that are like a little bike carriage you can go in, and it's like they drive you like one block while blasting in New York, and then it's like, all right, that'll be $200. Thank you. Don't take those. It's a scam. Don't do it unless you're like filthy rich and don't care. Don't take those, and don't take pictures with the people in Times Square. It's a scam. Don't do that. But yeah, it's very chaotic. And it also smells like human piss everywhere. The TV traffic of like slow moving cars is real. It is. It is. In New York, it's hard for you to drive. Like, it is rare that you will be able to drive more than 2 blocks at once without another red light. Like, usually you would be on one block, right? Green light. Red light. You know? It's so slow. It is faster to walk or take the subway. Like, New York City, in the actual outside of the city, you drive. Like in Queens, Brooklyn, all that, for the most part, drive. But inside of Manhattan, the only benefit of driving is that you get to be sitting in a car instead of walking or standing or sitting on a subway. It's slower, usually, depending on where you're going, but a lot of the time it is slower. So, the first impression of you, I scrolled on you singing. Oh, God. Scroll back. Go back. Go back. Come back in. Leave and come back. Have a second first impression, bro. Are you the real life Rainbow Dash? It would be cool if I was. It would be very cool if I was. What highlighter do you use? It looks stunning. I use white foundation. It's white foundation. Look. If you get up close, you can see I have a tiny little brush, white foundation. You just put it there, dip it in, and then just go whop, whop. And then a tiny little bit right there too, like a little dot right there. No highlighter will ever be as good as white foundation. It even looks good in person too. Like, it's not just for cameras. Like, in person, the white looks really good. As long as you don't like overdo it. But like this, it looks really good in person too. So if you don't have any good highlighter, I've never been able to find one that I like enough, just use white foundation. Life hack. I guess that was so fun with the white foundation. I know, I love it. I love it. Never watched lives, but your personality is amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. See a video on my For You page. First time here. Well, welcome in. Hello. Hi. Hi. Want to go to a city to see public transportation, honestly. My old town didn't have public transportation. I think it's cool. I like the train because I live in Queens, like right next to like where Long Island would be. Oh, thank you for subbing, Bird Plays. Wait, let me glove for you real quick. Hang on. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kaplow, kaboom. Thank you, Bird Plays. Thank you so much for the sub. Why is she gloving? I kind of made an agreement months ago that I would glove whenever someone donated, and in my head it's like more than $2, I will glove. So, Twitch subs, I will glove. Donations that give me over $2, I will glove. Definitely AI. Twin, there's no... Where's the glitch? Where's the glitch? Tell me where the glitch is. Tell me where the glitch is. I'm crying. I just woke up and heard that. Good morning. I feel like I was talking. Oh, public transportation. It's nice. I live in Queens, like on the border between Queens and Long Island. Like, I'm over pretty far. But like taking the train to the city, it's very nice. Because you get to sit in the comfy chairs and look out over like the scenery. It's nice. Subway, I haven't taken in like a couple years. I haven't taken the subway in a couple years because it's very packed, dirty, it smells bad, there's delays, and it's scary. It is scary as hell to be in the subway, bro. It is so scary. Like, there's so many people, there's so much going on. The trains are usually packed. The temperature is very uncomfortable. You barely get a seat. Yeah, and it's just stressful, man. It is so stressful. The buses, I haven't taken a bus up here because I have never ridden a bus before, and I'm scared that I'm not going to know how to make the bus stop. Like, you know that little, you know how on the bus there's like a string type thing on the side and you pull it at your stop? In my head, I'm like, everyone's telling me to do that, but what if I pull the string and that sets off a fire alarm and then everyone evacuates the bus because I pulled a fake fire alarm, and then I go to jail for pulling the fake fire alarm. What if I do that? What if that happens? What if I don't know where my stop is until I'm there, but then they keep driving because I didn't pull it beforehand? What if that happens? So, I don't know. I respect best cosplay of Jinx. Bro, I'm not even cosplaying as Jinx. I'm not even cosplaying as Jinx. I'm cosplaying as myself, bro. Need to work on those intrusive thoughts. I know. I'm just scared to take the bus up here. Like the Flixbus though, like to get from like state to state, I'm good at those, and I'm good at the train. Nothing else. Most of the trains are like completely empty most of the time. The subway's usually really packed depending on what time you go there. It's the train, the LIRR, the train, which is usually not packed. One reason to never live in New York, I hate taking public transport. I like it depending on the situation. Like, it feels like I'm going on an adventure. I don't know. I like to think in whimsical terms. I like to like imagine like whimsical things because it makes everything more fun. So whenever I take public transport, I imagine like going on a little adventure because it's fun. It's very fun, and public transportation feels like an adventure. So I like it in that sense, but then like, let's say I spend the whole day in the city, right? I don't want to have to walk all the way back to the train, find what station, what track it's going from. I don't want to find that. They release what track your train is going to be on, like the LIRR, the Long Island. Yeah, they release the track like less than 10 minutes before the train gets there. So then you have to figure out where the hell the track is and walk all the way there in less than 10 minutes. So that's very stressful. And then you have to sit on the train and then you have to wait and there's so many people and it's just like, ugh, you know? But, you know, like one time I was waiting for a train, right? I was waiting in the main area of Penn Station, right? Where all the trains come from. I was just waiting. I was like, okay, I got all the tracks around me. This is great. You know, all of the tracks are here. And then it was like, I forget what it was. I think it was like track 20. And it was like, oh, track 20. Where's that? So then I kept following the signs because it had like tracks like 1 through 19. And then it was like 22 through like whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So there's no track 20 here. Where the hell is it? So then I kept like following the signs down the hallway. It was like track 20, LIRR, this way. And I was like, okay. I walked for legit 15 minutes. It took me all the way from one side of Penn Station to the other, underground, under the road, all the way up into another separate train station across the street. Instead of just saying, yeah, man, go across the street and walk in the door. It was like, nope, go all the way over here. Loop around, go underground, go above ground, go under again, under the road, right? Up, do a little loop-de-loo, and it'll be right there. I barely made it to the train in time. It was kind of horrific. I don't know why the hell they do that. Please decide what track you're going to be on. More than 10 minutes before the train gets there. I kind of need time to walk there, actually. And then the bathrooms. I know of one bathroom in Penn Station. I don't know where any other ones are. I'm sure there are. But I know of one. I've been there a lot. I know of one. And half the time it's closed. So it's like, oh, you need to go to the bathroom? That's too bad. There's probably one on the LIRR if you want it. That's it. That's all. It's like, oh, okay. So I can't even go to the bathroom in here? What the hell? What? What is this? So public transportation is fun in theory at first, but then it's like, ugh, god damn it. Or like, you know, Like the LIRR, most of the subways run like every 10 minutes or whatever. You know, it's like, oh, you missed it? 10 minutes, it'll be fine. LIRR is like, okay, so we're going to come at 5 p.m., right? We're also going to come at 5:20 p.m. and 5:40 p.m. and 6, right? You missed the 6 o'clock? Sorry, man. Best we got is 7 p.m. Oh, you missed the 7 p.m.? It's okay, we'll come at 7:15. You missed the 7:15? 9:30 p.m. It's like, what the hell? You said 2 back-to-back trains, and now I gotta wait an hour and a half for the next one? What is this? What is this? So... Yeah, it's really annoying. I've found myself, I know you're not supposed to sit on the floor at train stations, but like I don't sit on the actual track area. I sit like in the main area because there's no seating. I always have a heavy ass backpack and I am not standing, making my back ache like hell, waiting like 45 minutes for a train, you know? So I end up, if you ever catch me awkwardly sitting on the marble floor of Penn Station with a backpack next to me on my phone, doom scrolling with the worst posture in the world, mind your own business. No, you didn't. No, you didn't see that. That's a figment of your imagination, and it is not real. Eating tacos. Yeah, last time I was in Penn Station waiting for a train, I got spicy tacos and they were they were dripping everywhere, and I was awkwardly sitting next to the vending machine with my backpack next to me with this duck bag like right here, eating dripping tacos. It was like birria. It was staining my hands. I was there, I was like, I look like the dumbass mouse. You know the mouse eating crumbs meme? That's what I felt like. Like people would walk by and then they would get jump scared by me because they don't expect to see a pink and blue haired girl sitting next to the vending machine, kind of hiding behind the vending machine, eating tacos very messily, with a duck bag. With like, and then I had like my phone balanced on my lap to try and figure out what track I was gonna be on. It was something, and I'm very glad that nobody actually recognized me because I would have been embarrassed. You know, the phobia of people eating different foods on public transport. You would not get along with me, bro. I'll eat anything. I'm eating on the floor of the train station. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Hi, Brain. I just want to say yours soon. Thank you. Play Genshin. I played it on one stream. I started it, but then I was like, this is something I would play on my own. It's not enjoyable for stream. It's not enjoyable for stream. I felt like it was too slow. The views were down like crazy, and it was very slow. For stream, most of it was walking around. Like, I would play that in my free time, but on stream, I feel like it wasn't attention-grabbing enough to do good. Oh, difficult food on public transport. Well, I didn't know it'd be difficult. I was in the main area of this place waiting to figure out what track it was gonna be on, and I saw this place. It was like, Los Tacos. Los Tacos! Hell yeah! It was one taco for like $4 or $5, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So I got 2 of them. 2 spicy chicken tacos. Look like you're good at Overwatch. Bro, I played it once. I don't play Overwatch. I play Fortnite. Look at my lip pierced again. You should go for it. Oh my god, I love lip piercings. Playing a game you have no idea what to do in front of people is hard though. You know what to do. Oh, playing a game you have no idea what to do in front of people is hard though. I mean, I would agree with that. So girls multicolored hair eating tacos behind a vending machine all the time. Not the duck bag though. Yeah, man, that was me though. Yeah, if you see a girl with multicolored hair eating messy tacos behind a vending machine at a train station while holding a duck bag, it's probably me. It'll probably be me. Yeah. You must play Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain? Like rain sounds? Do a Teto cosplay. Jesus! Well, now I don't want to do it because you're asking too much. Um, Thing, when I was at the station, my dad was gonna take out like 300 in cash and got scammed. That's a little funny. Yeah, you get scammed all the time in New York. If anything seems the slightest bit sketchy, don't do it. Don't take pictures with the mascots in Times Square. Bad idea. Don't take those little weird ass carriage bike rides with the music blasting. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. The yellow taxi cabs, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard that they're way more expensive than Uber because they're like the iconic yellow ones. So check before you take one of those, unless you absolutely have to, but check that. Don't take free stuff. Absolutely do not take free stuff. Nobody's going to go around giving you free things. Unless it's Mr. Beast, maybe. If Mr. Beast is in New York giving you free stuff, you can probably take that. Probably. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. Yeah, Heavy Rain the game. I've never played that. I've never played Heavy Rain before. I didn't even know that was a thing. I give free stuff. No, you don't. No, you don't. I always take free stuff. It's free. Well, in a lot of places, they give you free stuff. Like, I know this happens in other countries. There's multiple reasons. One, people in other countries will like give you free stuff and then be like, you stole it. You stole it. You owe me money. You owe me money. And then they won't take it back. And then you have to like pay the money. That happens in other countries. I don't know if that's happening in New York. But then it also could be from a crime. Like it could be from a robbery, like another crime. And it could be evidence. And they just give it to you. And it's like, okay, someone died on this. So chances are you should not take the free stuff. Mr. Beast kidnapped and then released my extended family after I completed one of the Mr. Beast challenges. Sounds realistic. Yeah. Did you get a haircut? I didn't get a haircut. I just tied my hair back. My hair is actually the opposite of haircut right now. It's very long, as we can see. I did not realize it was this long, but it's like up to here, which is very cool. I didn't know it was that long. Did your eyebrow piercing hurt? Not at all. Not at all, actually. It felt like a pinch. Genuinely, people always say that about stuff. I have a low pain tolerance. I know they're lying. But like with this, if you get your nails together, pinch where you want it. Like pinch hard with your nails. I'm not going to do it because I'm wearing makeup. For 10 seconds and then let go. It's exactly what it feels like. If you can get through that, you can get through the piercing perfectly fine. And then you don't even feel it after like 3 or 4 minutes. You forget that you got the piercing and you just go about your day. I have to adjust my position. This chair is uncomfy. Captain Queef Salah? What the hell are you talking about? Anytime I buy something from a thrift store, I think to myself, yes, someone died in this. Possibly. Possibly, yeah. I got this top from a thrift store. It's an athletic top. I got it to work out in. And then I wanted to wear it for stream. Which was the better Jungle Book movie? The animated original or the live action remake? Do you think you could survive the movie? And if not, which character catches you lacking? Dude, I have not seen either one of those movies in so long. I remember I really liked the live action one, but I watched it like years ago, like ages ago. Like I do not remember any of it. And then the original one, I also don't remember. So I don't know, man. I kind of forgot that was a movie. I know that I watched it. I just don't remember. Probably the reason I'd ask the random chick with multicolored hair at the train station for directions. Bro, do not ever ask me for directions. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I don't know where the hell you're going. I don't know where any of us are going. I'm gonna get you lost. I am going to get you lost. I'm pretty sure one time 2 ladies came to me and asked like for directions, and then I gave them the directions very confidently, and then like 5 minutes later I realized I accidentally sent them in the wrong direction. Don't ask me for directions. Don't. I don't know where I'm going. Making everything live action, holy money scheme. It is a good money scheme. They don't have to like, you know, rewrite the story or anything. They already know. And they're like, okay, fans of the original, they're gonna love this. I feel like they're messing up all the live actions though. Like, I feel like they're casting the wrong people for it. They're not getting the whimsy. Like, I feel like whenever they do live action, it's like, okay, so Gray? Gray. Yeah, we want it gray. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No color. No color. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like they lose all of the whimsy of the original and then they cast wrong. Like, for example, Harry Potter. Am I excited for and going to watch the new Harry Potter series? Obviously. I love Harry Potter. There's a new series coming out. I want to watch it, you know. But do I wish they did it better? Absolutely. Oh my God, they had so much potential to make it exactly like the books and make it like the entire series is the whole book series. You know, they had the potential to do that. Do what the movies missed. The color grading of the new Harry Potter, it's like gray. It looks like a true crime movie or something like that. It looks so non-whimsical, non-Harry Potter. And then the casting for Snape. There's been a lot of controversy around that because, sure, they're being inclusive and everything with their casting of Snape. However, it's going to look very bad and it's going to give the story a whole different meaning based off of their casting for Snape. He is the only person of color working at this school who has like interaction with Harry and everything. And for some reason, Harry is suspicious of him. Now in the book, it's because of his actions, right? But with the casting of like a person of color as the suspicious teacher and the main characters all being suspicious of him, I'm not sure why, but something about this guy. Like you could have cast him for another character, but Snape, bro, you're making like the main characters look really bad in this because of your casting. It's not that you can't hire people of color. Obviously you can, but that character out of all of them, that one, it's gonna make it look really bad. You know what I'm saying? Bravest character in the show. Well, obviously that's good, that's fine, but only because Harry and the rest of them are so suspicious of him for no reason. Something about him, I can't put a finger on it. Something's off. That's what I'm saying. Like the way they make a lot of sense why it would be sus of him. No, that is not the point of the movie. The point of the movie was that Snape was doing this like very brave thing and like watching out for Harry and stuff, but he's acting suspicious, obviously, because of everything that's going on. Now, if you put a person of color in that role, right, it's gonna make the main characters look racist. That's what I'm trying to say here. Snape was always good. I love Snape. He's my favorite character. One of my favorite characters. I like Snape, I like Hagrid, and I like Luna. They're my favorites. I love them so much. But, you know, I mean, he's dark and that's very suspicious. Like dark arts. Oh my God. So it's gonna be tough for whoever they pick because Alan Rickman was so loved. Exactly. Alan Rickman was really loved. But, you know, I just feel like the casting, like, I have nothing against the actor. He's like very attractive. He looks very good at his role. It's just like the way it makes it look because of what the story is, you know? So, slightly upset about that, but I will be watching it anyways. I will be watching it. I will be enjoying it. I think it's adorable that they got like new kids for it. I think they're very good at their roles. I think Hermione in particular, I think she's absolutely perfect for the role. But I'm excited for it. I just wish they made it differently. You know, reboots and like live action and stuff, it can be really good. Like I do watch them. I enjoy it, but it's like it could be so much better. Have you seen the Moana reboot? I mean, I haven't watched it. I don't think it's out yet. But like they made the colors so dull. They made the colors really dull. And then instead of just using, I forget the actor's name, so I'm just going to refer to her as Moana. I'm talking about her actor. But instead of making Moana's hair like the Moana's actor's real hair, which is, you know, curly, like Moana, you know? They're like, huh, well, curly hair, that doesn't work good with our green screen. Let's give you slightly wavy hair. Okay. And then they go and give Maui, The Rock, the curliest wig ever. It's like, bro, I thought they didn't work with the green screen. Thought they didn't work. That's why Moana has slightly wavy hair. She's a native. She's native to Hawaii. She has curly hair. She has curly hair, bro. Why does she have no like white girl slightly wavy hair? What is this? So, you know, little rant about reboots and live actions, because I do like them. I do like them. I will watch them. It's just they could be so much better. Why does this seem screen recorded? I don't know. Are you screen recording, Anthony? Anthony? Can compare a Disney cartoon with live action. Well, obviously it's going to be different. It's obviously going to be different. But, like, have you seen the videos of people correcting the color, like the color correcting, the color, all of that, and they correct it and make it better? My bad, you got me. Yeah, like, have you seen, like, there's this one post that was, like, a side-by-side. Oh, God, inactivity, blah, blah, blah. Bam, okay, fixed it. A side-by-side of the new Moana trailer versus a guy who color corrected it into, like, better. It is such a big difference, and it makes the original look like a crime documentary. Like, the coloring, it's so bad. It's so bad. Scroll past and heard my name. What's up? Oh, not you, bro. Not you, bro. It was a different one. It was a different one, bro. But hello. Original Footloose or remake? I never watched Footloose. I have no clue. I have no clue. Should I get my motorcycle license first or car license? Car license, bro. Do not get your damn motorcycle license before a car. Don't do that. It is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. It is very dangerous. You should get your car license first, because first of all, it's going to be way more useful. You can drive it when it's raining, when it's storming. You can keep things in there that you need, and it's safer. Motorcycle is you can maybe have like a backpack or a pocket for your phone when it's raining or any kind of bad weather. It is very hard to ride. So, you know, you can get a motorcycle. Ew. Stop talking. Goodbye. You can drive in the wet on a bike. You can dress up properly. You can, but also it's like you're going to be out in the rain. You can't really bring much stuff with you. And it's dangerous. A lot of cars hit motorcycles. So yeah, you can lose control easily, speed wobbles. But with cars, if you're in an accident, I've been in like 2 accidents, I think. Yeah, like 2. I'm fine now. The car was destroyed both times, but like I was fine. You know, I was fine. If it was a motorcycle, I would be dead. I would be dead twice. If either one of those accidents happened while I was on a motorcycle, I would be gone. Dead. Matt, I was curious if it was screen recorded too. That was funny. I had to call you out. This is, I don't know why everyone says this is screen recorded. I go on a whole ramble, and then like halfway through the ramble, like I read a comment, I reply to it in a ramble, and then everyone's like, this is screen recorded. You got them Erica Kirk eyes. Oh my God. We serve a just God. We pray to our Father above. Every day we pray to him. Like that? Like that? Do I have the Erica Kirk eyes? Make you make up in even, so it's obviously uneven. The hell is that? Make you make up in even, so it's obviously uneven. I don't know what the hell that means, man. No, the Potter books have a lot of non-included stuff, but does the story continue after the movies? I don't remember. I read the books in like middle school, and I haven't reread them because I didn't have time. Who do art in heaven? Um, that was so cringe. Just end it. You're the one in here, man. You're the one choosing to be in this live. That ain't on me. That's on you, bro. You can't join my live, choose to spend your time in here, and then complain about it. You can just scroll. Bro, you're on TikTok. Whoop! You are allowed to do that, man. You are allowed to do that, actually. Bro, you are allowed. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Grace. What does the charm on your necklace say? It says iGirl, which is a brand. One of the first times I came to New York, I walked for like 30 minutes in the heat, and I finally made it to this store, which I've been wanting to get to for a while. It's like a very tiny alternative store that's like a little bit expensive because it's in New York City, but I've been wanting to go there for so long. I follow them on Insta. So I got this necklace. It says iGirl, and then on the back it says please return to heaven. It's very cute, and I love it. The other one's for my mom. This is a chain that my mom got me because she said that it gives off my vibe, which I thought was very cute. God, I hate the way my arms look with this top. I hate it. Like maybe I just need to like stretch my arms or like hide them. Maybe I should like, God, now I'm overthinking. Because now I'm like, oh my God, my arms are out too much. Oh God. Ah, your arms look fine. Thank you. I overthink. I have dysmorphia, so I don't know what they actually look like. Holy frame. Arms are kind of cut. Why you hate them? Because I feel like I have wide shoulders. Like as you can see, like my arm's just down. Like this part sticks out more instead of like being like in. It like sticks out more, and then it makes me insecure because I'm like, oh my God, like the top is too low, my shoulders are too wide. Think the same stuff. What do I do with my hands? I gotta hide them. I never had the hand stuff. For me, it's always just right here. Right here you have to hide. I only think about my hands if I like start overthinking like what do I do with my hands? Like when you're talking to someone, what are you supposed to do with your hands? Like when I'm talking to someone, I have to pull my shorts down because I'm on TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. I'm wearing athletic shorts. Deal with it. I'm usually like, hey, wow, wow, that's amazing. Uh-huh. Wow. That's wow. Uh-huh. Oh my God. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And then like with my feet, I always like I always like awkwardly like I put all my weight on one foot and then I just kind of put the heel of the other foot on top of that one. I'm doing like the flamenco stance. Awkwardly like with my legs crossed while standing up. Um Watch a lot of anime. I used to watch some anime. This isn't even anime. I just don't know how you're supposed to talk to people. Like, are you supposed to just like, hello, how are you today? Wow, I'm good. That's amazing. Like, I talk with my hands sometimes. Like, on stream, I do. Now I'm overthinking. Do I talk with my hands? I think I do. But, like, when you're not talking with your hands, you just kind of. What are you supposed to do with them? In the pockets? Hey, ladies. Like, I don't think that's right. That doesn't feel right. Some anime movements. I don't mean to have the anime movements. I think I'm just kind of animated. Idea of a first lip piercing? As your first piercing or like first time on your lip? Because it does hurt and the healing is annoying. I've had easier piercings for sure, but lip is amazing. Lip looks really good. And if you're fine with like a few days of like a nonstop dull pain, not like a super sharp pain unless you accidentally bite your piercing, which will happen, which is sharp, but then it only lasts for like 5 minutes. If you're fine with like a few days of a dull pain in your lips and then also swelling, then get the lip piercings. I think they look cool as hell. They're my favorite piercing of all time. I like having them. I like when other people have them. I like all of the above, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I think you should. Actually getting them, the pain level was about the same as like, when you're chewing on something really hard and you like bite into your tongue and you're like, you really bite it and you're like, ow. But then like after a few minutes, you're fine. that's kind of what the lip piercings felt like. Similar to that amount of pain. It's different for everyone, but that's what it was for me. Like, it's something I was like, ugh. Like, it wasn't pleasant to get it, but it wasn't, like, terrible. Girls trying to act like anime characters. There's no self-identity. Really, bro? Really, bro? I've been like this for years. You can go to my Instagram. You can see, I've always had this personality. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. It's also painful to smile big once you get your lips done for the first few days at least. Yeah, it also hurts to talk a little bit when you have these piercings for the first few days because your lips swell up. So when you go like, it's like your lips are swelling up, they're like cracking. So when you do like that, it kind of cracks in the middle and it hurts. And also it hurts where your piercings are. So you can't really smile big in like the first few days up to like a week. Sorry, I had to yawn. And when you're talking, you kind of have to talk like, this a little bit more depending on your pain tolerance. Because if you're talking like this, if you're like really enunciating or whatever, then it hurts. So, never had a face piercing at all, but I'm thinking about a smiley, or I don't know. A smiley is cool. Like, that's the Alyssa Liu one that goes through that little weird like thing like right there and goes down here. I think that one's cool. However, they do break off easily. I've seen tons of stories where they just accidentally snag and it just comes right off because the skin is so thin. So you can do that, but it has the possibility to just snag off. So, you know, sorry, I had to yawn. If you get snake bites, it'll hurt a little bit more. Like this one barely hurt at all. This one hurt me a lot because she did it wrong. I went to a 16-year-old. Don't do that. I was in high school, but don't do that. Where you're supposed to get it, it's not supposed to hurt as much. This one, I got it done wrong by a non-professional again, but this one's not supposed to hurt. But like these will hurt and the healing is annoying. So for a first piercing, I think it would be swaggy as hell, but just be prepared for the healing process. Like look into it first, so you know what you're dealing with. Don't expect hoops first. It'll be studs for the first 1 to 2 months. Yeah, you have to have studs for the first 1 to 2 months because of the way it heals. Trust me on that. Apparently you're supposed to wait 4 months for it. I waited exactly 2 months, went into my piercer. He swapped them out, and for the first day it was fine, you know, just swapped it out. But my piercing hadn't been completely healed yet. So the 4 days following that, my lips swelled up really big. And now when I had studs, it was able to swell up. The piercing got buried a little bit, but then when the swelling went down, it was fine. But with these, your lip swells up, right? Where is it supposed to go? You have this in your mouth and your lip is trying to swell up. This blocks it from swelling up. So it swells up all around it, and then it keeps trying to swell up where the piercing is, but it can't because it's blocked. So it ends up cracking your lip open where the piercing is. That's what happened to me. I've seen other people who swap it out like early and it's fine, but you do run the risk of that. Hurt for like 4 days. It was like a constant dull pain, and it would like be in waves, or it would be like sharper sometimes because my lip was literally splitting open. So it hurt. It hurt to swap it out for these after 2 months, but I mean, I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I would do it again. It was only 4 days of pain. It sucked, but I know I shouldn't, but I kind of want because of how college administration would see it. I kind of want because of how college administration would see it. You think colleges won't let you in because of your piercings? Bro, I was like top of my class. Colleges did not give a shit about piercings at all, to be honest. Like the only people who do are, I guess, like jobs, like professional jobs, but like, do they come out easy? Well, it depends. Are the holes super noticeable? The holes, I don't want to take these out because I can't, and I'm scared to, because I don't know if it's been long enough. They're healed by now. They're fine, but I don't want to take them out. But what you have to do, like for the type that has like the C, like this stuff, if it has a ball on it, you're supposed to be able to grab it take the ball and then untwist it. The ball will come off and then you just go, and it just comes right out. It's very easy to take out. It's the same as taking out an earring, but instead of just like a slide on and off backing, it's a ball that you have to untwist. However, it's very hard to untwist the ball without like a special tool, and I don't want to buy it. So if I ever need to take out a piercing, I just go to my piercer real quick, like 10 minutes away, and be like, yo, can you help me? And they go like, yeah, get their tool. Comes right out. But the holes from this, if you look up, if you just look it up, they're very small and they're usually hidden like under your lip too. So it's not like it's gonna leave like a giant hole. If anything, it'll be like a tiny little dot, like smaller than a freckle, like very tiny, like under your lip. What size are they? Help. These? I have no clue. My piercer did it, and then he took like pliers or something like it, and he's like, oh, they're too big. Let me just, he like grabbed it and went, whop, and made it smaller. So it's the perfect size. It looks really cute. And then I can also like, I can like move them around and then I can poke it in. It's very fun. It's very fun. Bro, I just did mine. Yours look like perfect size. I like these. I have no clue what size. I honestly don't know. I go to this guy, and when I walk in, he goes, "What's up, party girl?" Because I told him I went to a rave once. Well, not a rave once. I told him one time that I go to raves. So now he calls me party girl when I walk in, and he cleans my piercings for free. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. He's like, I think he's like 50 something. He's like white hair, but he's like goth as hell. He's like goth and metal as hell. He works out of like one room. Like the walls are painted black, right? Walls are painted black. He has a giant mirror in there because for the girlies, of course. He has a giant fluffy black and white dog who's like the sweetest little like cuddly dog ever. Then the walls are like gothic art. Like I'm talking like skulls, rituals, demons, but like cool style, like the black and white inked everywhere. And it's very cool, and he calls me party girl and cleans my piercings for free. So that's my piercer. Love that guy. Why is the TikTok just so okay? I don't know, man. Thanks for the bits though. Thanks for the bits. Gothic style. I don't know if it would be like gothic. It's giving gothic style. I don't know, just like the fancy black and white, and then like the topics. I think it's the topics, the subjects. Very cool. Any mental health or confidence advice in general? Yeah, I can help with that. In 1 second, I don't know if you have makeup tutorial posted. I do if you go to my link tree to click on the YouTube, and then the most recent video. I have 2 tutorials. It's the most recent one that's like updated and everything. If you want to check that out. If you do it, please show me, and please show me like on Discord or something. I would absolutely love to see. It makes me very happy. Mental health or confidence advice. Well, for confidence, people who say fake it till you make it, they're right. They're absolutely right about that. Sorry, ignore me yawning. I don't know why. I have to yawn when I talk for a while. I don't yawn outside of stream like this, like ever. It's because I'm talking. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Fake it till you make it. For confidence, I used to not have any confidence. I had a very bad haircut in high school. I asked for one thing and they gave me something else, and it was really bad. Really bad. Like I'm talking like instead of like a cute bob down to here with like layers that's like fluffy and everything, that would be adorable. Like a fluffy little bob. That's what I wanted. So I could like, you know, it would like stick out. It'd be like layered. It'd be really cute. That's what I wanted in high school, right? They gave me like a e-boy cut, but shorter than an e-boy cut and asymmetrical. Not an emo cut, a middle part e-boy cut. With the layers going from like here to here, and then on the other side it was like straight across. So it was really bad. I was like, what the hell? This is not what I wanted. I couldn't dress or do makeup or anything like that, and I barely knew anyone in school. So I was bullied a lot. My confidence was so low that I was like, okay, I don't even want to be around my friends because I'm embarrassed that they have to look at me. I feel bad that they have to look at me. So I didn't really hang out with people very much because I was embarrassed and I felt bad for them having to be seen with me. Because I'm like, if they're seen with me, people are going to think, oh, they hang out with ugly people. They're weird. And I didn't want people to think my friends were weird for hanging out with me. That's how I was thinking. Okay. Not finding a makeup tutorial. Did you find the YouTube? But yeah, that's where I was, right? The longer that's how I also know that pretty privilege exists, because the longer my hair grew, the better treated I was. Yeah, it was the same person, same personality, but with the longer the hair got, the nicer people were to me. Now people are very nice. I have for the most part, they're either very nice or just weird. Weird. That's also something. When you have pretty privilege, people are either very nice to you or very weird because they think they have the rights just because they find you attractive to say horrible things to you. But yeah, the longer my hair grew, the more pretty privilege I had. However, I didn't feel. Sorry, I'm trying to stop myself from sneezing. I have powder makeup on my face and it got in my nose. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, I had a train of thought. Oh, yeah. Even though physically I look different, mentally I still feel like I felt like when I had the short hair and like bullied. Like whenever I see girls in public, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna bully me. They're gonna bully me. They're so pretty and they're gonna bully me. They think I'm ugly. Like they think I'm out of place. They do. They think I'm ugly and out of place. I still think that. I literally have a whole platform and I still think that. So it doesn't, your confidence isn't directly linked to how you look or what you have. I'm like a micro influencer. I'm a content creator. I like that better. I don't like influencer. It feels very weird and icky and I don't like that. But like I'm a content creator. That's my job. I have a following. I have a bunch of people like saying nice things. I also have a bunch of people saying very evil things, but I do have people saying nice things to me every day. I look a lot different than I looked back then. Like I feel like I look attractive, you know? But my confidence low. So, confidence, it doesn't directly relate to all of those things. It doesn't. Confidence is how you feel inside. It doesn't have to do with how you look or your situation. Like for the most part, it doesn't. So what it really is being able to like, you know, fake it till you make it. Convince yourself like, no, you know what? I belong here. I'm allowed to be here. I belong here. And then just hype yourself up. Like, for example, like what I do is like to hype myself up. Like, let's say I have to go out, I have to ride a train to the city, pick something up and come back or something like that, right? And I'm feeling insecure, like, damn, I barely know how to use public transport. I don't really know how to navigate very well. I'm gonna look really awkward and I'm gonna look really awkward. So awkward. Maybe I'll get lost and people will look at me funny. They're gonna know I don't know what I'm doing. Oh God, there's gonna be pretty people there. Oh God, they're gonna look at me. Instead of being like that, right? You get ready. You take pride in what you're wearing. You don't just throw something on. I always put on music. Like, let's say I'm going out. I put on my emo music. I'm listening to My Chemical Romance, Pierce the Veil, Falling in Reverse, Old Panic at the Disco. I have that respectfully playing at a respectful volume, you know. And I'm picking an outfit that I like. I pick an outfit that I like. I'm playing the music. I'm kind of romanticizing it, you know. And then I go out, and instead of being like, oh, I'm so nervous, I put like an AirPod in, I put headphones on. Ideally, in a city, you want to put AirPods in instead of giant headphones. You want to be able to hear your surroundings in a big city, ideally. But like I put a headphone in, I keep playing music. Music keeps me confident. I imagine myself in a TV show, which makes me imagine like, obviously, I don't think I'm the main character. There is no main character. Everyone is a person. You know, but to boost your confidence, if you're doing something alone, play music. It makes you feel like you have your own TV show. And now instead of thinking like, oh, everyone's gonna think I'm ugly and out of place and stupid, it's like, yeah, you know what? maybe I don't know how to do these things. But a lot of people in TV shows don't know how to do these things. I feel nice. I feel good, actually. So it's more about hyping yourself up than anything about, like, how you look. I'm still insecure about things. Like, a lot of the time I'm like, oh, my face is too puffy. My hair is just so flat, and then it's the wrong colors. It's bad. Like, earlier in this live, I was like, oh my god, right here. It's too wide. It's too wide right here. It's too wide. Like, it's ugly. Like, all of that. My torso's too long. It's ugly. My feet, my legs look weird. Instead of being like, oh, like that, it's like goes down. I don't like it. It looks weird. You know, instead of thinking like that, I just kind of try to romanticize it. Whenever I play music and get ready, go out and play music, it helps me, which is something small. And then just like, I don't know, try to hype yourself up. It's very hard. It's very hard, but fake it till you make it. Fake it until you make it. That is what works. That is what works. People always say that. I know it sounds dumb, but you know. Oh, thank you for the sub, Ants and Pants. Here, let me glove for you with my 4 lights. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. And yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kaplow. Kaboom. Thank you for the sub, Ant. Just talking to talk. What else am I supposed to do, bro? This is a TikTok live. I just gave us some genuine sauce for free. That was really thank you. Well, I like giving advice. I'm bad at talking because I have ADHD. I will say the point, describe the point in another way, say the point one more time. I repeat myself a lot of times, partly because I forget what I'm saying. I forget. And also I want to be able to make sure that everyone can understand me. So I explain it in a bunch of different ways. And it's a little annoying, I think. I tell myself that it's annoying. But you know, if you can stand through that, I can give you advice about certain stuff that I do know about. It'll just be a little bit of a roundabout answer. You're telling yourself when you're so dumb. Well, thank you. And thank you, Coley. This song Upside Down by Jack Johnson. Very jolly. Upside down. Turn the whole thing upside down. I forget how it goes. I one time, like 8 ages ago in high school, I went on a couple dates with a guy who really liked, Jack Johnson? Is that his name? Jack Johnson, yeah. And he would only play Jack Johnson music. It's pretty fire. What is it? Making banana pancakes. I don't know how the song goes. That one, I remember that one was pretty fire. Jack Johnson. I haven't listened to Jack Johnson in so long. So I remember I liked his music. His music reminded me of like a simple day at home, like when you were a kid, like waking up and like your mom has pancakes and then you go and like watch cartoons and then you go and like play outside in the dirt and it's like sunny and then that one bird is going like, you know, the morning bird. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah. What are your thoughts on ants? The ants? The ants? Does anyone remember the ants? Does anyone remember the ants? From like 2019? Does anyone remember that? Or is it just me who was on that side of TikTok back then? The ants. The ants. I have to show you guys now. Oh my god. You guys do not believe me. But TikTok. TikTok. The ants. The ants. I can't play the audio because it's copyrighted, but it was this video. Hang on, I gotta turn the brightness down. It is from 2019. The ants. This video went mega viral, and ever since then, the ants has just been a thing. Does anyone remember that? Guys, this was a viral thing. 2019, bro. This girl is still recognized for the ants. Y'all just weren't Y'all weren't as chronically online as me. Yeah. Or the Peppa, what are you doing in my blank? Where people would print out pictures of Peppa or get like a little Peppa the Pig figurine, put it in random stuff, and then they would just be like, Peppa, what are you doing in my washing machine? That was a meme from the same era. That's what we were on. I remember that. The Peppa thing? Okay, we remember the Peppa thing. Some of us remember the Peppa thing. Just not the ants. That's crazy. Don't talk about Peppa. Damn, my fault, G. My fault, G. What language are you speaking right now? I hope English. It would be a little weird if you didn't hear English, though. I feel like that would be odd. Like an AI translation. Have you guys heard those Instagram Reels AI translations? Have you heard the Bad Bunny ones where it's like dead silence and it's like, I have many boyfriends. I would like to take them all to the VIP. Many, many boyfriends. My mom said many boyfriends. And it's like not even remotely correct. The timing is off. And it's like, what the hell is this? Or like the ones, like there was this one where it was an Indian guy like fixing something on his car, speaking, I don't know the name of the language. He was Indian. It was not English. I don't want to try to guess what language it was because I don't know. But he was speaking that. And the AI translation was just a bunch of screaming. Like a bunch of screaming. And then like a random ass phrase and then more screaming. It's like, what the hell? Who is translating this, man? Who is translating this? Has anyone seen the AI translations on Instagram? Because I think it's very funny. It's very funny, actually. I hate them. I think it's really dumb, but I do think they're funny. If you're nothing without the makeup, you shouldn't have it. Tony Stark. Are you... Oh my god, take the pill, BP. Oh my god, Twin. Do you want to see me without makeup? Do you want to see that? Take the pill, BP. First of all, I hate your username. Take the pill, BP. You can see me without makeup. Go to my link tree in my bio. Click on YouTube, the link for YouTube, and go to one of the most recent videos, their makeup tutorials. I start the video with no makeup. You can look at that. You can... You know, you didn't get ready with me on YouTube. Look the same. I do look the same. I genuinely look the same. My nose, I do contour to make it look cooler because I like the style of it. It's my actual nose shape. I have a jawline. I have cheekbones in real life. And the only main difference is my eyes and eyebrows. I thin my eyebrows out because my eyebrows naturally, they go down. They go down a lot and I don't want to look mean. I don't want to look mean, so I raise them up and I shave off the bottom of them because I want to be approachable. Because I don't want to just look like this. Like a... Oh my god, I hate this top. Imagine I was just like I look angry. I look angry or sad or something. So yeah, I shaved the bottom part of my eyebrows off. I still have them, but they're thinner because I thin out the bottom because I don't want to look angry. So only difference, like how I look without makeup is I make them darker to accentuate them. I still have hair. They're thin. And then my eyes are obviously smaller because I'm wearing fake lashes and a bunch of black. There's no black in real life. There's no black under the makeup. I have eyes. That's the only difference. Like, I can't fake a lot of this, guys. I just like makeup because it's pretty. And it annoys me so much when people are like, why are you wearing makeup? The only reason you're wearing makeup is because you're ugly. Shut up. Shut up, bro. You don't like my username, but you're literally looks maxing with makeup, which is kind of BP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please talk to an actual woman. Goodbye. Bro got his ass blocked. Bye-bye. Don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. I wouldn't be scared to approach. I would want to be your friend. Hey man, if you see me in person, please approach me. Please say hi to me. It'll make my day. I've been recognized like I think like maybe 4 times total since I started. Um, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like when someone approaches me, they're like, "Yo, are you on Instagram?" Or like I've been asked Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. Actually, people have asked me about all of them. Like, or like, "Yo, I follow you on Instagram. Oh my God, are you Acid Bunny? Are Wait, are you the girl that I see on TikTok? Like, are you the girl with like the hair?" And I'm like, I do have the hair. Yeah, I would assume I am the girl with the hair. And then they get excited and it's really cute. Nobody's ever taken a picture with me. I would love to for someone to take a picture with me. Like not in like an egotistical way, but because it would make me very happy. Like I want to take a picture with you. Like I want a picture to be like, "Oh my God, look who I met today. They actually know who I am. They actually mess with me. Oh my God." Like if you see me in person, I live in New York, New York City. If you are in New York City and you see someone who looks like me, assume that it is me. Ask. Please ask. The people in here have come in and been like, "Yo, I saw you yesterday, but I wasn't sure if it was you or not, so I didn't say anything." Worst case scenario, you ask someone, like, "Hey, are you Brain Rot? Are you Acid Bunny?" And they're like, "No, sorry." And you're like, "Oh, okay, have a good day." Bro, come up to me. It'll make my entire day, and I will talk about it on stream the next day. It makes my day. It makes my week. It makes my month. Even if I have my resting face, like if I look like this, I'm not angry. That is how I look with a resting face. Like when I'm not focused on raising my eyebrows like this so I look approachable, I look like that. I'm not angry. I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm not angry. Please approach me. Um, anyways. Anyways, I'm nice. I promise. I'm very nice in person. I'm very nice. You bite. I will bite. I will bite though. If you approach me, I will bite you. My RBF is 10 times worse. I mean, mine is more giving sad. Like people have approached me before and been like, "Yo, are you okay? What's wrong?" Because I'm sitting there doing work. Like I'm on my phone like "Ugh. Ugh." I don't like it. You're not intimidating. Bro, I've had multiple people tell me I'm intimidating in person because I would always do my own thing, like in school and everything. I would just be doing my own thing. I would have these headphones on because I didn't want to listen to people. Stress me out, so I just put these on. It was giving autism a little bit. Sorry, that sounded really dumb. I have ADHD. Um, but I like to listen to this on my I like to listen to emo music on my headphones while walking through the hallways because I didn't want to listen to all the noise. Stress me out because there's so many people and they all have opinions and thoughts and they're surrounding you on all sides. So if you put headphones in, you get to listen to music and pretend like they're background characters. Obviously, I didn't think they were background characters. It just helped me not stress out. Um, yeah, I used to have that. I would wear like emo stuff, dark clothes. I would do my own thing. Like I'd always be like in the art studio alone, going to college alone. Like I would sit in the hallway at college alone. Like I'd find like little hidden spots, get something from the vending machine, and just like sit at the top of the staircase doing my own thing. And like with my resting face too. So people are like, "Oh my God, she's mean and a loner." I can't talk to her. I can't talk to her. I'm scared. People have told me that. Like the people I actually became friends with were like, "Yeah, I was so scared of you before I talked to you. I thought you were like really intimidating or like a bitch." And I was like, "No, I just didn't have any friends, bro. I didn't have any friends." Stop spamming 6-7 in my chat or I will mute you. Thank you. Can't go to a crowded party. I go to raves. But the thing is, I have a problem because I have PTSD, except I have it from multiple things. Diagnosed, by the way. Diagnosed. I'm not just saying that. I would never make up a diagnosis. I would never do that. I hate when people do that about stuff that I have. I would never do that. But PTSD, I have it from multiple things. And it's like connected. So I have it from a car crash. I got PTSD instantly. When it happened, one of the people I was with looked at me and they were like trying to make light of the situation because everyone reacted differently. One girl was crying. One guy was really angry. I was sitting there like, And then the other guy was like, he was unfazed and like trying to make jokes so that everyone would like calm down and be okay. But he looked at me, he was like trying to make a joke and was like, oh my god, look, Rin has PTSD eyes. Like obviously as a joke to try and lighten the mood, like everyone, like so that people would look over and be like, oh, that's funny, and like I would laugh or something. But it came true. I got PTSD from it. It was so bad. The whole night was bad. I almost died multiple times. Then there was a car crash. A nurse was driving us because we couldn't get a ride and we were about to freeze to death and had no money to get home. So she was helping us. We didn't know she was on anything. This is like a very long story short, but I don't want to bore you guys. She was on something we didn't know. It was like 4 a.m. in the middle of nowhere, like genuine, like 5 hours from home at least. She was trying to drive us to the car where we parked. It was like a 10-minute drive, but we couldn't walk. It was the woods. There was no cell service. We couldn't. So she was driving and then she missed the turn and she had to do a loop around. So she saw a parking lot on the left. She was about to turn to the left and there was a car coming. You could obviously see the car speeding down the road and she's like, I turn now. She slowly turns into the parking lot and the car hits her. The car hits the side of the car. She's turning left. I'm sitting in the back seat on this side. Bam! The speeding car hit the car that I was in so close to where I was sitting. It hit the car, like I was in the back seat of this little car, right? It hit right next to the door. If she had been like half a second off, the car would have slammed directly into the door where I was sitting instead of hitting, like, here's the door, right? Here's the car door, and here's the back of the car. Instead of hitting here, the car hits here. Like, split second difference there. It hits here, and the car just spins around a whole lot, and like the whole side of the car, like airbags, like, poof, there was smoke everywhere. It could have hit exactly where I was sitting. And I probably would be dead if it did, but I got PTSD from that because I was awake. I was watching the car approach and then watched it hit. So I got PTSD from that. So now when in cars, I'm better with it now. I used to have panic attacks. Like I would be sitting in my room and know that I had to ride in a car 3 days from that moment. And I would be so anxious that I had to ride in a car in 3 days, that I like could barely eat. Like I felt so sick. Like I would wake up during the night. Every time I would like close my eyes, I would see the car lights approaching me. When I was in cars, I would freeze. Like I would sweat. I would just like sit like this the whole time. And every time I saw a car's lights, like on the other side of the road, I would get a flashback to it hitting. So I couldn't do anything. I fixed it. It's like EMDR or something. I forget what it was. It was a PTSD treatment where they like use their finger or they can use a light. Or you can even do it on YouTube. If you have PTSD about anything, look up EMDR. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It was the only thing that worked for me. But basically like the therapist would put her finger out like this and go like that and make you follow it with your eyes like really quick. Like you're supposed to go like really quick with your eyes. Then she'd ask you a question related to it. And then she would be like, okay, and keep doing it again. And it would like kind of, it was so weird. It was like it would rewire your brain. The therapy was like 2.5 years ago, so I don't remember much of it. But if you're dealing with PTSD, look into it. It was the only thing that could help me, and it worked really well for some reason. It was like hypnotist. It was. I didn't think that was real or anything like that. Because, like, what do you mean by looking my eyes back and forth? It's helping to reset my brain. But it worked. It worked really well. I don't know how. But I have PTSD from that. And I also have it from, like taking anything that alters your state. For example, caffeine, pills of any kind, like medical stuff, like medication for things, ibuprofen, anything else too that alters your state of being. If it's something you're taking that has any effect on how your body is, like anything other than regular food, I have PTSD from that because there are several times I almost died, and I will not be getting into that on live because TikTok wouldn't like that. But there were multiple times I've almost died from things. And so I have PTSD. So now, like, I can't drink caffeine very easily. I have to have the tiniest little amount very slowly. Very slowly, tiny amount. Like, if I have any more than 35 to 40 milligrams of caffeine a day now, I have panic attacks. I get like heat waves. I start seeing spots. I get like a headache. I get really like panicky. Like, my heart goes up so high. I feel like I'm gonna die. And then I get really sleepy and I like fall asleep from like a tiny bit of caffeine. Like one shot of coffee, I would be gone. Like, I could have maybe like one lick of that. I used to have 2 monsters a day plus Ritalin for my ADHD, which helped me lock in a lot. But now because I have PTSD, I like imagine different symptoms. So like, for example, like one time I forgot to take my birth control one night, and I had to take 2 the next day, which is completely normal. That's what you're supposed to do. The kind I use is like a light version of birth control, because like, you know, I only needed it to help with cramps because it was very painful and I couldn't move. So they're like, yeah, start on this birth control. It's very light. It'll just help with hormones. So I was like, okay, cool. I forgot to take one night. So I was like, okay, today I'll just take 2 because that's what you're supposed to do. It's safe. You just need to have the right amount in you, right? I took 2. There was supposed to be no side effects and there weren't any. But in my head, I'm like, well, what if every single article and doctor was wrong? And by taking 2 birth controls, I'm going to die. And then I kept like looking it up and everywhere was like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. There are literally no side effects. There are 0 side effects. That is what you're supposed to do. And in my head, I'm still like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And my heart started racing. I was getting heat stroke. I was getting like this. I was like, oh, like I couldn't breathe right. I was like starting to fall asleep. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I imagined it. So that's what the other part of my PTSD is. So from taking substances, like any kind, like birth control, that's taking that. And then cars, I can do it better now, but it still comes up sometimes. But as a part of the substance thing, like anything, in the car one, raves. I love raves. They're like my happy place. I love them. It's fun. You can feel the music in you. You can dance with people. It's amazing. You can dress up. It's so cute. However, my PTSD incidents, both of them happened either at a rave or directly after a rave, like leaving a rave. That's when the car accident was. So now in my head, I associate raves with both elements of PTSD, like both elements of it. So now with raves, it's like 50-50 if I'll go in panic. Like nothing have to do with the raves. Like I'll be perfectly fine. Walk into a rave and then I start imagining that like I'm dying. Like I literally walk in the room and I'm like, oh my God, my heart is racing. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. Oh God, I have to sit down. Because it's all in my head. But yeah, I can do crowded spaces. Like I can do that. But then I start to get scared because like, what if something happens and I can't leave? That's happened before where something happened in a crowd and I had to sit on the ground in the crowd, like with my pashmina. It's a scarf. Pashminas, they're like a little scarf that like you put around you. So if you get overwhelmed, you can put it over your head. You can hold it up to your mouth, all that. I had a pashmina on, like covering my mouth, and sunglasses, just like sitting on the ground in the crowd, just like, and I couldn't leave because the crowd was too big and I was panicking and then people kept stepping on me. So I am kind of afraid of crowds just because of my experiences in them. So yeah. Do you have parties much then? I haven't been to a rave in, I don't even know, quite a long time, actually. Not a long time, probably like a couple months. That was a long answer to my question. I'm sorry. It reminded me of a topic and then I went on a long rant about it. My bad. That happens here. That happens here. That's pretty normal for this live, actually. Why are you not reading Twitch? I'm sorry, I was on a rant. It helps me get over my PTSD around black vans. That's very fair. That's good that it helped you. Are you okay though? I am okay. I'm okay. I still have PTSD. So like certain stuff still bothers me, but like I'm fine physically. I just get scared very easily. Like physically I'm fine. I'm just usually like anxious about something. Like oh my god, I drank too much milk and that means that it's spiking something in me. I could die right now. It's like dumb. I wish in Pakistan they did raves because they do not do this kind of stuff here. I wish they did too. But like soon you'll be in the UK, the US. You can go. Never mess with a Clav fan. Reminder. Yeah, a couple lives ago I was talking shit on Clavicular because he sucks for a lot of reasons. And a Clav fan got very angry at me, went into my Discord and started posting. I can't even say what he was posting in my Discord server. It was the most horrific things you could possibly post in media. Imagine the most horrific things that someone could show you a video of. That's what he was posting to protest against me saying that Clavicular is bad. Like, great job, dude. Great job, dude. I go, hey, Clavicular is reinforcing very toxic beauty standards, making young boys insecure, telling them that they have to take all these very dangerous things in order to improve their appearance. Meanwhile, his skin is literally rotting off. Most of the stuff he's doing is completely illegal, and he's promoting it to children. He's getting away with it because he's rich and can pay to get out of it. Also, he treats women horribly, the way he speaks to women. He talks about women horribly. He talks about them as if they will never be equal to men in intelligence, and that he doesn't want a woman who would want to have intelligent conversations with him because they will just never be as smart as Clavicular. Never, ever. He treats them like worthless, like pieces of trash. There's video evidence of that. He's also racist. He says a bunch of racist things. He also hit a guy with his car, and he's also, what is it? The alligator that he shot? Yeah. There's a bunch more things. That's only like a small percentage of it. But yeah, I was saying that. And this guy was like, you're wrong about him. He's a good guy. And I was like, no, he's not. Get out of my live. So what they do is they join my Discord and post a bunch of horrific videos. That'll show them. These videos are probably illegal for me to even have on my computer. Let me just post it in this public Discord server. Show everyone that I have this kind of video on my computer. This'll really show her not to mess with Clavicular. Oh, Jesus. What kind of vids? The worst kind of videos you can imagine. The worst kind of videos. Just, imagine bad videos of all kinds. And that's what he was posting. Stuff against people, animals, and I don't even want to say it. Young people. A bunch of that. Yeah, he was posting that. Way to go, Clavicular fan. You really showed him. You really showed him by putting that in a server with mostly a bunch of young people in it. Great job. Great job, bro. This person I don't disagree. I said I tried to make out. My mom found out. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Double down. Oh, God. Is there a name for the voice you were just making? I heard a lot of streamers use it. Like, the Redditor voice? I can't do it unless it's like in context. I can't just start doing it. I have a fedora for my Redditor voice. It's like a sarcasm voice. I don't know. When I'm trying to talk in in like sarcasm, a lot of the time I use my Redditor voice because it makes it obvious that it's sarcasm because I'm bad at telling when it's sarcasm. But if I'm talking in a Redditor voice, then it makes it more obvious. And also I like to talk in accents. My God, stop trying to advertise this scam. Oh my God, get out. Thank you. Way to keep up the streaming. Well, thank you. Like a nerd voice or something. Yeah, like a Redditor, Discord mod. I like that. I have 3 exams tomorrow, by the way. I studied, and the exams are English, math, sorry, and science. It was important because I have to come at, it's important. I have to come at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Jesus Christ. 6:30 a.m. because the exams are 3 hours long. May you wish me luck. Our education system is more difficult than most countries. Bro, you've got this. You've got this. Lock in. Lock in. Pretend like you're in an anime or something. Pretend like you're in an anime. Like, wake up early and be like, huh, I've got this. I'm gonna make my family proud. Okay, maybe not that last part. That would not motivate me at all. But just, I don't know, try to romanticize it so that you stress less. I stress less about things when I romanticize it. That's a life hack. Play some music and pretend like you're in like an anime or like a TV show if you're stressed about something. Because then you'll be like, oh, well, this is just like 1 episode's worth of stress in this TV show. It'll be fine. You know? That's how I deal with stuff like that. I don't like Astrid impersonating Hiccup. Really? That's cool. I love How to Train Your Dragon. What do you think about a guy wearing a wig? I think it's cool. Are we talking like drag queens or like a regular guy? Like if he doesn't like his hair, putting on a hair wig. I think both are cool as hell. If you're a guy and you're like balding and you want to have like a patch of hair, like I forget what it's called. It's like a hair transplant, but it's like part of a wig that they put onto your head and then it looks like you have full head of hair. I think that's cool as hell. You can do that. That's amazing. Customize your character, twin, to pay for balding. Yes, you can do that. That's fine. Like if I'm with a guy and he's like, listen, man, I have a problem with balding, so I do have a toupee on my head and I have to get it like touched up every so often. I'd be like, okay, well, it looks cool as hell on you. It looks cool. Keep it up, man. You know, like I don't care. I don't care. And if you're talking about drag queens, I love drag queens. I've never been to a drag brunch before, but I want to go so bad. I love drag queens. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I follow a bunch of drag queens. I love them so much. I think they're so funny, and I think they're so talented. They are so much better at makeup and hair and outfits and everything than I could ever be. They're amazing. I look up to them, and I would love to meet a drag queen and have her do like a makeover on me one day. I think that would be the most fun thing ever. Brunch. Yeah, something in a lot of cities. Sometimes not in cities, but most of the time cities. There's drag brunches, which is basically like breakfast lunch. You know, you go there around like noon or something. And it's just like a normal restaurant, but then like the drag queens just kind of like walk around and like entertain. And then like sometimes there'll be like a show playing and then like everyone's like reacting and then like the drag queens are there. I really want to go. Drag helped me realize I was trans, not to conflate the two. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've seen trans drag people. I've seen women in drag even. You know, it's mostly gay men. Like most of it is gay men, but there's trans people who do drag. There's some women who do it. There's straight men who do drag. You know, drag is just fun, you know? It's just fun. Anyone can do it. To your super baddie, 2007 Jessica Alba. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Trust drag queens with my life over anyone. Oh God, me too. Like if I'm walking home, like if I'm in the city at night and I'm walking home like alone, if I see like, if I'm trying to choose what side of the street to walk on, and on one side it's just like a man, and then on the other side it's like a drag queen, I am walking by the drag queen any day. Any day. Like one time, like for Halloween a few years ago, I was in New York City, and I was walking home like 15 minutes from a venue, through like alleys and like back streets, and it was a little bit scary. It was like 1 or 2 I think it was like 2 in the morning or something, and it was a little scary. It was Halloween. There were like people in costumes everywhere, but in this area that I was at, there was nobody on the street. And then I see some people, and I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. I walk by, And it's like, oh my God, it's the gayest people I've ever seen in my life. I mean I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a good way. The gayest group of people I've ever seen. Like there were like a couple drag queens, and then there were like women, but there were like a couple women, but they were like dressed like really similar to the drag queens. And they were like trying to take a picture, and I was like, oh my God, do you want me to take a picture of you guys? I can get all of you guys in the frame. And they're like, yes. And I was like, they were very nice. They were very cool. Yeah, everyone else was scary, but if I see gay people or like drag queens, I'm safe. Alt people too. Alt people too. Yeah. A lot of drag queens are pedos. A lot. Not a lot, bro. Not a lot. And that's nothing to have to do with them being a drag queen. That's the person. A lot of pastors are pedos. Our president, actually, is a pedo. He's actually in the files. A lot, actually. And he's still our president. So, you know, the whole government is pedos. Rich people are pedos. Just because a couple drag queens may be pedos, that doesn't have to do with the fact they're a drag queen. That's just them as a person. That's them as a person. More pastors are pedos than drag queens, bro. You could be like, oh my God, my mechanic is a pedo. All mechanics are bad. Ban them. It's like, there's going to be bad people no matter where you are, right? Right? There's always going to be bad people. Like, for example, when there's a trans shooter or something, people are like, oh my God, the trans people, they're always shooting up. It's like, bro, there's one person. That doesn't have to do with the fact that they're trans, bro. That's like less than 1%. And you're caught up on the fact that they're trans. Bro. That's like less than 1%. Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? It's always a bad apple. Exactly. And that's why you can't, like, you got to look at the percentages of things. You can't be like, oh yeah, that whole group is bad because that one guy did something and he's a part of the group, which means the whole group is evil. You can only do that with the government. Oh, I'm playing. I'm not playing. I'm not playing about that part, but how the hell are you so chill? How do I get to your mind state? I don't know. I try to not be involved in like drama or everything. I don't have any like big controversial opinion. I mean, in my opinion, I don't. If I were to talk to like a big Trumpy, I feel like I would have some controversial opinions, but you know, I feel like I don't know. Pick me, obviously. Are you calling me a pick me? That's funny. Trump posted an AI picture of him being Jesus and resurrecting someone on Truth Social. That is so funny. He also posted video game edits of him bombing Iran. Like a joke. He also posted a video where Michelle and Barack Obama were monkeys on the official account. He also posted a bunch of stuff flexing how many immigrants he's detained and like showing footage and videos. He also posted straight up I forget what it was. It was something like gore. I don't think I'm allowed to say that word, but Gore. I think he posted that. She's a pick me. I'm sorry. Because I have a personality. What is a pick me? What is a pick me? Let's look this up right now, actually. Pick me girl define. A woman who seeks male approval by regularly belittling other women. Guys, when have I ever belittled another woman? Ever in my life. I post makeup tutorials for the girls. I give the girls advice. I scold the men in here on how to treat women better. The second a man says anything bad about women, they're out. I scold them and they are out. I block men nonstop in here. I block all the weird men. I have never put down a woman in my life. Never. The only time I've ever talked bad about a girl is specific instances where specific people have done things to me. And I do that with men too. So that's just equality there. Guys, I think people say I'm a pick-me because I have personality and I talk a lot on live like this. Guys, that's not what a pick-me is. That's not what a pick-me is. When have I ever tried to do anything for male attention on my live and put down other women? So thank you. I'm not a pick-me. Think I'm the opposite. I beg for more women in here. I beg for it. Anyways, and call you a pick-me. I called the girl who called me a pick-me a pick-me. What did you... Someone did call me a pick-me, and then you went... What did you say? What did you say? She's a pick-me. I'm sorry. You said she's a pick-me. I'm sorry. Or are you talking about the girl who said... I mean, either way, that one person called me a pick-me. Your keyboard sounds amazing. Thank you. I love my keyboard. Listen to this. I'm gonna type some random words. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. I love my keyboard. I got it from TikTok. Will I get burned at the stake if I announce I am a male here? Obviously not. Obviously not. I'm not one of the people who just hates on any man for any reason. I hate on weirdos. They can be male or female. There's just like 95% of, more than 95% of weirdos in my life are men. So, you know, I don't hate on all men, obviously. I'm friends with a bunch of guys. A lot of you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys are guys in here. If you're in here, you're just chilling. I like you. You're cool. I mess with you. You're great. Thanks for being around. You're cool. If you're a weird guy, if you are weird to me, saying weird things to me, other women, hateful things, that's when I'll hate on you. But I love guys. I love girls. I love everyone. Like, just don't be weird. Swimming genders, are we good looks, twin? Joke, don't ban me. I have no idea what that means. Teach me how to get a girl like you. You gotta be nice. You gotta be nice. You gotta like the same stuff as me, just because I want to be able to do stuff with you, you know? If you're looking for an alt girl, you gotta like the same stuff as her. You can't just be like, yeah, I like everything that I like, but I just think you're hot. So, I don't care about your interest. That happens a lot with people wanting alt girls. You, like, for the most part, like, unless she wants someone who's her polar opposite, which is, some of them do. Some of them do. Like, I know a lot of alt girls. I know of alt girls who, like, go with country boys, and it's like, what the hell? What do you have in common? You know? What is an alt girl? Alternative. Like, for me, I have dyed hair. I wear a bunch of makeup. You know, like, I do my nails like this. Like anything that's like different. I have a bunch of piercings. I forgot about my piercings. Anything that's like different than the norm, like the societal norm, is alternative. Yeah, you gotta be nice. You gotta be actually interested in her stuff. Oh, here's an advice for a bunch of guys in here. In general, if you're trying to rizz up a girl, right? If men in the chat, are you listening to me? I am going to give you the biggest piece of dating advice that men need, okay? You're listening? Are we listening? Men, are we listening? Thank you. Okay. So, what you have to do, if you're talking to a girl, right? Any girl, your girlfriend, a girl you're interested in, any girl, right? If she goes, oh my God, look, it's a bird. I don't care what you're doing. You take your head, you turn it, and you look. You look. If the girl's looking at the plant, be like, oh, this leaf is dead. You look. You turn your head and you look. Okay? You acknowledge it. You don't just go, yeah, oh, that's cool. You look. All you have to do is look. Okay? Girls, when they say, hey, look at this, you know, or like, oh, look at this, you know, we're not just saying that. We're not just talking out loud. We're trying to share things with you. Okay, we like you. Well, obviously, if a girl says, look at this, it doesn't mean she's into you instantly. But, like, if it's a girl you're talking with, a girlfriend, like, you know, if you're trying to rizz her up or whatever, if she says, look, then you look, okay? Because most men don't pay attention, guys. Exactly. Exactly. I know it sounds obvious. Like if someone says, look, you're going to look. What are you talking about? Barely any, like I've had a bunch of guy friends. I've like gone out with dates with guys. Like majority of the time I'm like, oh, look. Because I'm very like, I have ADHD. I'm like looking at everything. Like I'll look outside and be like, oh my God, look, it's a cat. Bro, the amount of times, like if I'm on a date with a guy and I'm like, oh my God, look, it's a cat outside. What? Oh, it's gone. Oh. Word for word. Like exactly like that. I don't care what you're writing a text. If a girl says, look, you have time to go, oh, and then keep doing your thing. You know? Even if you're in the middle of something. Like you're gaming. Oh wow. Takes 1 second. 1 second. So that is my main piece of advice. Because if you do that, women feel like you're paying attention. Not even just feel like it. They want you to pay attention. Obviously, if we're talking to you, we're trying to share things with you. We're trying to share life with you. We're trying to share experiences. If you are ignoring us or like just focusing on something else and waiting, that hurts. Like the amount of times I've been like, hey, look, it's a bird outside. Oh my God, look, it's a shiny bird or whatever. So it's a red bird, look. And they wait, they're like, and by then the bird's gone. I'm like, well, it's gone now. And they're like, oh, okay. And keep going. So yeah, that's my big advice for men. That is a huge one. I'm glad that there's a lot of people in here. I feel like that goes the other way too. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like women do that more for the most part. Obviously not all the time. I've just noticed that like if I'm talking to a girl, I'm like, oh my God, look. Like the girl immediately looks like, oh my God. But with guys, that's my own personal experience. Okay. That is my personal experience. That's what I'm saying, guys. But I mean, girls in here too. Sure. Girls in here looking is good. Looking is good. I feel like they're better at that. But if I'm sharing my interests in that, then like obviously I'm gonna be paying attention to your interests too. Like we're gonna share all of this. I just want you to pay attention. Like if I say look, then look. But when you're not into you if they're ignoring your interests. Well, it's like oh sorry, I just completely short-circuited there. They can be into you, but just distracted. Like there's times that I've been distracted. Like I have ADHD. It is very hard for me to focus if I'm talking to someone and the TV's on. Like all of like the TV's going in my head, the convo's going in my head, and all of it is mixing together. Like it's so weird. It's like when you're talking to someone, their words are going in your head and you're understanding it and it's processing. If the TV is on loudly, medium loud to loud in the background while I'm talking to someone, the TV goes in my head. The words go in my head. It's like it is so hard to focus. Like I'm trying to lock in, and then the whole time I'm thinking focus, and I'm not taking any of it in. When I'm like trying to listen without thinking focus, like all the words are going in. So there's times that I can be inattentive because it's hard. But so like if you're talking to me and you're like, yeah, and like this happened, and I just like don't process it. It's not because I don't care. It's not because I'm not interested. It's because I'm trying. I am genuinely trying so hard. Like the second I realized I ignored something, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. ADHD sucks. I have combined ADHD. What is combined ADHD? Is it like a kind of ADHD, or is it like you have ADHD plus some other like mental things? Because I have that. I have ADHD like combined with like other mental things, so it kind of combines, I guess. Is that what it is? She replied to a comment. Well, when I'm yapping, guys, if I'm mid rant, sometimes people comment things and I'm mid rant about it, and people are like, "Yo, this is recorded because she's ranting right now." What, guys? It is 1:16. It's backwards. It is 1:16 in New York City. Right now. Fact check me if you want. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh God, the whole TikTok, not TikTok, the whole Twitch chat is just fighting, so I'm gonna ignore that. Water. Recorded. What are we talking about? Oh God. And there's over 100 people sending comments constantly. Oh God, the TikTok live has been doing really good recently. Like really good. Like we went from like 40 to 60 people in here talking to like over 100 for the most part. Right now it's at 90, but like for the most part it's been like over 100, around 100, and everyone's talking at once because I've just been yapping with you guys. And I also have Twitch and YouTube chat. Like those are combined chats because they're a little slower, so I can combine them. But like 2 chats combined here. TikTok chat going very fast. If someone asks me a question that I have a long answer to, or like a story or like advice, I'm not going to be telling advice, reading all the chats, replying to the chats as I'm giving you this long ramble of advice, you know? So I'm trying my best, y'all. If I were to reply to every comment, I would just be like, engagement farming. No, I am not. Don't say on God. Okay, I won't. Just kidding. I will. Like, you know, like I'm not going to do that. You didn't have a nice head on your shoulders. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Is it true you support Charlie Kirk? No. Hell no. Hell no. I have a weird Charlie Kirk song out. It's a hyperpop cover of the meme song. I didn't put that out to support him. I put that out because the meme song was really big and there wasn't a hyperpop version of it yet. So I created it because I thought it would be really funny. I do not support him. I did not agree with what he thought, what he did. Did that mean I wanted what happened to him to happen? Obviously not. I don't want that to happen to anyone. Anyone. But yeah, wow, like his opinions, I did not agree with them. You really don't carry the flame like that. We carry the flame. Sorry. Combined ADHD is displaying significant systems of both inattention and hyperactivity/impulsivity. I didn't even know there was like, oh, it's a specific type. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what type I have. Because I wasn't diagnosed. I don't think I was diagnosed with combined ADHD. I don't know what I was diagnosed with, so I'm not gonna start trying to self-diagnose. I'm not gonna do that. But that sounds really rough. I have inattention and impulsivity really bad. That's why I have no money. It's really bad. Hyperactivity. I don't have like hyperactivity as in energy, but I have it as in I can't stop moving. Like the whole life my legs are moving. So it sounds similar to what I have, but I don't know if I was diagnosed with that one or not. He told the truth. What's wrong with you people? He fought for babies being murdered. He had a young daughter, like a young child, and said that if she got, I can't even say the word, I'm gonna say grape, the fruit, TikTok, the fruit, that he would make her have the baby. I think, how old was his daughter? Like 10? Around 10? Fact check me on that. I think it was around 10. Yeah, he would make his 10-year-old daughter have a baby if that happened to her. Without a doubt. No stutter. No nothing. It's like, oh, okay. 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 That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing? Oh, all right. Oh, okay. You know? Like, oh. All right. So, definitely is. His also CPTSD, but I'm on meds that kind of help. I have PTSD too. I don't know what CPTSD is. I've seen that around. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, I looked into it before. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a really rough combo. It is a very rough combo. Charlie Kirky, why do you wear makeup? Are you cosplaying as Charlie Kirk? I agree, that was an effed up statement he made. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. There was a lot more. I haven't looked into it for a while, so like I would need my memory refreshed on it. Because like a lot of stuff I have opinions on. I do very deep dives into it. I form an opinion. I'm like, okay, based off of all of my deep dive research, I have an opinion. But then like I already did my deep dive, so I don't look into it again. And then I forget like certain details about things. So like that's why like if you ask me something and I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I remember that I didn't like it, that I did a bunch of research and I didn't like it, but I did it so long ago, I cannot remember specifics. I have a very bad memory. I forget entire portions of my life, entire things that happen. Like, so I can't always provide details at the moment because I can't remember, but I do remember how I feel. I can remember that. Yeah. So I diagnosed with ADHD when I was 4, then autism at 10 to 11. Really? That sounds rough. That sounds rough, twin. You're so gorgeous. Thank you. You're on my hall pass list. Oh, God. I think they wanted him to become president, and he didn't go with the billionaires and got banned. I heard that. Okay. Oh, God. Is this a conspiracy? I don't think. Well, TikTok does. TikTok doesn't allow certain kinds of theories, but I think this one is like. I think this one is like, he was saying a bunch of bad stuff about a certain country. Before he started to question a certain country shortly before he was slimed. And there's a bunch of stuff leading up to it. Like, if you look at the videos, there are people standing in the crowd doing hand signals. Like one of the ones, it was something like 5 minutes before he did it like a little like, 3 minutes before, and then like right before, like I think he like put his sunglasses on. He did something right before, and then it happened, and he seemed unfazed. Like, and there were multiple people making signals and stuff. He was making, I think he was making signals with the person like that was like behind Kirk. And there's a bunch of other stuff too. I think part of it was, it's hard to tell fake videos from now, but like when I see videos, like I look into it as well. I'm pretty sure there was a video of like the chair glitching in the thing, which was confusing. Like a lot of people think he's alive because there was a trap door directly underneath where he was having his thing, like directly underneath the chair. Apparently there was a trap door there. I don't know. I don't think he's alive. I think it was just an inside job. I think it was an inside job, because if you look into it, there's a bunch of things leading up to it. There are people who think he's alive. I don't think it's that much. I just think that he was, he was slimed for reasons that weren't just someone random. But yeah, I'm sure only got his ear, but Kirk got his brain. People are also saying stuff about that shooter. I'm gonna say what I've read. Okay, I'm just gonna say what I've read, what I've seen. People who damage their cartilage, it doesn't grow back very well. If you look at young people, old people, middle-aged people who have damage to their cartilage, their ear cartilage, it doesn't grow back, and if you get surgery, it's very obvious. If you look at the Big T, I don't know if I can even say his name on here. I don't know if TikTok will like that. If you look at him, like months, weeks, whatever, after the incident, and you look at his ear looks completely whole, completely fine. Like, even if you get plastic surgery, that's not how it's going to look. It's going to look different, but his ear is completely fine, completely whole, all of that. And I was looking at that, I was like, huh, interesting. Like, I don't have a full opinion on that because I'm not just going to be like, everything's fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. I mean, I feel like a lot of it is. I mean, we just had a bunch of stuff proven by the files releasing. A bunch of stuff that people was like, oh, this is fake. It is literally right there. You literally have proof of it. It says it. There's pictures of it in the files. It is right there, So now I'm like, okay, well, could be. I don't know. But yeah. So we don't even know if that was completely real or not. It looked real, but then at the same time, if we look at the aftermath, the ear is completely fine. Completely fine. Interesting. Very interesting, you know. Um, Most Morning Invasive President probably got the best surgery there is. Look into it. Look into it because even if you get very good surgery, it doesn't really look like that, you know? But you just play a game, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Chill. I'm gonna go on a short break in like 4 minutes. Um, well, in a couple minutes. Before I'm gonna go on a short break because I have therapy in an hour and a half. So I'm gonna go on like a 15-minute break instead of a 30. Just because I want to go to the bathroom real quick and get a snack. You know, been live for like 2.5 hours. I want to go on a 15. But beforehand, I wanna say I have a pre-save. Um for my new song Garden in my bio. And I know everyone asks for pre-saves, like pre-save my song, pre-save my song. Let me explain to you why it helps. This is my full-time job. The pay was like pretty decent. Not rich anywhere near there. It was like average full-time job money before I quit my job. Quit my job and the algorithm switches. So now instead of making how much money I was making, I'm making so little. It is how much I would make if I was working part-time at a minimum wage job. I work double full-time hours, almost double full-time hours a week. Every single day I'm working. I don't have a day off. Every day I'm working. I'm going live 5 hours a day. I don't make much money off the streams. I do it so I can talk with you guys and chill with you guys. But yeah, there's not much money involved in this for the past few months. And Spotify streaming, I make music. Spotify streaming, it doesn't pay very good. For example, my song Brain Rot Baby, right? Over the course of like 5 or 6 months, it got 200K streams in that long. I made like $600, less than 600. I think it was like 500, somewhere in there for 6 months total, like 200K streams. Doesn't pay very good. It doesn't pay very good, but I'm trying. But I will never ask you guys for money, ever. That is something I will not do. I will not come in here and beg you guys for money. But if you want to support me, if you want to help me be able to do this, full time, if you want to just help me, something that helps with Spotify is 2 things: pre-saves and plays on day 1 that the song comes out. Otherwise, Spotify just kind of throws your song. But if you have a good amount of pre-saves and you have streams on day 1, Spotify's like, oh, people actually want to listen to this. Let's put it out. That helps me. That helps me a lot. So yeah. If you want to help me, it takes less than a minute. You go to my Linktree, and then you click on the first link. It's pre-save Garden, or like Garden pre-save or something like that. You click on it. It'll just have you click on like connect Spotify real quick. It'll have you connect Spotify, and then you click pre-save. All it does is it makes it so the song is automatically saved. Like it's like you just, when it comes out, it just automatically likes it. That's all it is. That's all a pre-save is. But yeah, if you go ahead and do that, it takes less than a minute to do. And after you're done with pre-saving, like after you just click pre-save, I made it so it directs you to SoundCloud. I have like a 30-something second sample of the best part of the song that is exclusively on SoundCloud right now. It's like it's the best part of the song. I went and clipped it for you guys. It's the part that I had on repeat. So yeah, it's a little thank you. But yeah, if you guys want to help support me, take less than a minute, completely free. If you want to help support me, that helps me so much. So yeah, if you do that, I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me. If you don't, that's okay too. Thank you for being in here. When is it coming out? It comes out in 4 days. 4 days. It's one of my favorite songs that I've done. Like one of my top ones. Like it takes a lot for me to like put headphones on and start like play a song on repeat. Like I rarely do that for anything, but this song, I really like it. I don't usually like hard tech, but it's like a mix of like hard tech and hyper pop like combined, and it's just like so nice. Like with headphones, it's just like, ooh, Yeah, I really like this one, and I hope that you guys like it too. You know, is it a cover? It is a cover. It's a cover of another song called Garden, which is more of like it's hyper pop, but more in like the, what is that? What is it? Net spend type way. It's like a guy kind of like rapping, not rapping, but like like singing in like the mumbly voice, and like it's not like anime girl hyper pop. It's like white boy hyper pop. If that, that if that makes sense in your head, like it makes sense in mine. It's, you know, mine, instead of being like white boy hyper pop, it's like anime girl hyper pop plus hard tech on top. So, you know. You left me crippled after last night, love. You so much, babe. Who the hell are you, bro? What is your opinion on getting married at a young age? 20, for example. I think it's a bad idea. Okay, no. Depends. Depends on your situation. You know, if this is someone that, like, let's say you fell in love at the beginning of high school. You've been dating this person for years. You get out of high school. You're like going on trips together. You're living together, whatever. And you want to get married. Go for it. You know, go for it. However, you probably don't have enough money. Please stop spamming perfume suggestions. Please stop spamming. Please don't spam. I'm not going to reply to it. Yeah. I think that you'll have more money to have a better wedding if you wait later on. But like, if you're 20, you've been in love with someone for years, you've lived with them, you've gone on trips with them, you know, then go for it. I'm not going to stop you, you know. But like, let's say you're 20, you got in a relationship with someone a year ago, you're not sure, you know, don't do it. You don't even have the money to make a wedding. Like, if you want like a really nice wedding, you don't have the money for that, you know. I would say, I don't know, when I get married, I want to be like, kind of like 25 to 30, you know, 25 to 30, somewhere in there. It really just depends. It really just depends though, you know, because I will have more money by then to save up for it. I'll be like more sure about certain things, you know, I'll be prepared to do it, like financially, mentally, all of that. So you can get married as a kid. Oh, Jesus Christ, not that. I mean, like 20. I'm 19. I'm 20 in a couple months, but you can get married when you're 20 or whatever. I'm not gonna say don't do it, but I just think it's better later on. Does money really matter? I mean, to survive, yeah. Not even in like a gold digger way. Nothing like that, bro. Money matters because like without it, you're gonna be homeless. You're not gonna have food. You're not gonna be able to have medical help. None of that. You're not gonna be able to do any of those things. And also, like, this isn't even like basic needs, but like if you're trying to go out anywhere, like let's say you want to go to the club one night to relax after a long week, you need money to go in there. Like you need money for that, you know. And without money, it's like you're gonna be homeless and like nothing. So money is important. Money is important, but it's not like if I'm going out with two guys, right? They're both the exact, it's like I'm going out with two guys. One of them has more money than the other. That's not going to be like something in my head where I'm like, well, I want that guy, but that guy has more money. Like that's not how I'm thinking. It's just like, well, you have to at least be stable enough to survive. Stable enough to survive. But, you know. It's always up to the couple. If they want a grand wedding, let them have it, or just do it legally. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's up to the couple. I'm just sharing my opinion. Remember who you are, white girl. The hell does that mean? Hi, we love she, her in Iraq. You welcome. Thank you. Thank you. One guy has millions more, it's got to be a major factor. Well, I mean, yeah, if I'm going out with two guys and they're like the same personality, but one of them has millions of dollars, you know, I might try out the millions of dollars path. But like, if I'm talking about like, if I'm going out with two people and I really like one of them's personality and they have like average, like, you know, amount of money, but then the other guy has like a bad personality, but a bunch of money, I'm going to stick with the good personality. Money will not buy happiness, you know, but like if they're the exact same, I like them both equally. One has millions of dollars. Obviously, anyone would do that. Anyone would go with that one if you like them both equally, but you know, you can't hate on me on that. Y'all would do it too. Do you even think about renting out plates and cutlery? Oh yeah, for weddings you got to do crazy stuff. What if one is homeless? I mean, it really depends on why they're homeless, what they're doing with their time, like how they're doing, their personality. Like if I meet the perfect person and they happen to be homeless or like living in their car or something, but they're the perfect person, you know, I'd be like, okay, I can work with that, you know, like that would be fine with me. It would just depend on what they're doing, you know, it depends on what they're doing with their time, like why they're homeless, you know, it depends, right? It's not a good look when you say you want someone with money. Say you want someone successful. Okay, but I never said I want someone with money. Someone asked like what if one of the guys had millions of dollars? And I answered the question. I'm real with you guys. I answered the question. I don't want someone with money. I'm not going out and being like, yeah, I will only date rich men. I will only date the richest of riches. I'm not a gold digger. I don't think I've ever asked anyone how much money they make, like any of that. I think the only time I've asked how much someone makes is because I was really curious. Like I didn't even care. I was like, wait a second. It was like the mysterious source of income type situation where I'm like, how much money is that? Like where is that coming from? How much is that? But not in like a, how much is that? Too little or a lot of money for me. Like it wasn't like that. It was out of curiosity, but I really do not care how much people make. Care about personality. Money cannot buy a good personality, but if you have a good personality, you can always just work out the money, you know? You know, wealthy isn't truly about the amount of money someone has. But yeah. Either way, the heart wants what the heart wants. You're gonna accept flaws if you really like him. Everyone has flaws. Everyone has flaws, bro. Of course, if you're gonna be with someone, you gotta accept them for their good and their bad. Like, you know, that's how it works. That's how you interact with anyone, to be honest. Money buys comfort, not happiness. I mean, yeah. I mean, it depends. Cause like I think that money can buy comfort. I mean, yeah. It depends though. Cause like imagine I think that money is important, but you shouldn't date someone based off of it. But like people who say that like yeah, money doesn't matter in the very slightest, you know, it's like, I mean, in this society it kind of does. I wouldn't date someone based off of it, but money itself is important because of the society we live in. You know, like people who are making average amounts of money, under average, they're living in rough living conditions. They are barely making it by with food, you know, like healthcare isn't great, medical costs, medical bills, car payments, gas bills, and then like every time you want to go out, like that's extra money. You have random insurance claims, stuff breaks, you got to buy it, household stuff. It's like so much stuff over and over and over again, and you are like just barely making it. Like you are not saving anything. You know what I mean? But people who have money are like they don't have any of those worries. You know, like, oh, healthcare? Yeah, I got it. Housing? Yeah, I have a penthouse. It's fine, you know. And like they never have to worry about food, where to get food, any of these things. So they do stress less because they don't a lot of people's worries come from financial problems, you know? And if you have a bunch of money, you can deal with all of that. Plus, you could just be like, well, I feel like going to the Bahamas today. Let me just ride on over. Like you can go over there. If you want something like, oh, there's a new computer I really want, you can buy it. Like, you know, I mean, it gets to a point where it's like you have everything you want, and then you're like, okay, well, the hell do I do now? This is boring. You know what I mean? Like you can get to that point, but for the most part, like they don't stress less, they stress different. I mean, yeah, true, but They say money doesn't make you happy. BS. I mean, yeah, I feel like there's pros and cons to both. I mean, for your like actual health and well-being, obviously having more money is good, you know, because if you don't have enough money, it's hard to go to the doctor and everything. But, you know, there's also downsides. Like when you have so much money, people only want you for your money. You become very entitled for the most part. Not everyone, but a lot of people become very entitled. They do a bunch of bad things because they can get away with it because of the money. Again, it depends how much money you have, who you are, everything. But I think a lot of stuff spawns different problems. Happiness has multiple factors: health, privacy, happy families, and wealth. This is all. Well, I mean, yeah. It's a smart one. Well, thank you. How do you know if a man got money? You can drive a bench, but being in? The hell does that mean? Saving up to buy a better personality. All right, bro. Money lowers my cortisol. I mean, hey, when your paycheck comes in, you can't tell me you aren't happy. You are happy when you see that paycheck, or maybe you're not happy because it's not enough. But if it's a good paycheck, you're gonna be happy. Nobody who I'm attracted to enough where it's like money can't just make me happy real quick. I mean, fair enough. I think that may just be the people you're with, bro. Bad life with money better than bad life without money. Exactly. Like, you know, at least with money, you can have a bad life in comfort, you know, but like bad life, no money. Like, let's say you have an abusive parent, right? Bad life, no money. You're just dealing with the abusive parent and it sucks. With rich parents, if you have an abusive parent, but you're rich, it's like, yeah, my family is doing horrible things, but at least I'm, at least I have food. At least I have a car, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's me for real. I wish, bro. 10-hour loop of a DVD logo bouncing on screen so we can maybe see it hit the corner. No, I'm not doing that. How do you know if a man got money if he drives a Benz but be in debt? Well, I don't care what kind of car guys drive. I don't know anything about cars. If you have a car at all, that is cool as hell with me. I don't have a car. I totaled mine. Whoops. So I don't care about cars. I think if you have like a really fancy car, then I'm looking at you weird. Like, use your dad's money. Is this mommy and daddy's money right here? I feel weird. I mean, I'm like 20. I'm 20 in a couple months. But like if a guy like my age has like a really nice car, I'm gonna look at them a little funny. Like either you're like a weirdo online trying to like do crypto scams or like weird unethical things, because no way you are rich at my age. No way. Or you're using mommy and daddy's money and you're probably rubbing it in people's faces and flexing it. I feel like at my age, if you have a lot of money or drive a nice car, there's probably something off about you for the most part, from what I've seen. I feel like if you're like late 20s, in your 30s or 40s, and you have like decent money, not rich, but like decent money, then that's fine. But like at my age, I'd be like, what the hell? That's weird. I don't like that. Why do you have that? That's wrong. That's bad, you know? People who don't have really nice cars, I respect you. Well, thank you. With rich friends abuse all my stuff for all I care. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, man. Always look at guys with Audis weird. Oh my god, I knew a guy with an Audi. He was a weirdo. It was a convertible Audi. It was like a rich one that his parents bought him because he's rich. And he would keep trying to hit on me, and then I found out that he had a girlfriend, and he didn't even tell his girlfriend that he was going to hang out with people, half of the people being women. He obviously didn't tell that he was hitting on women, and I didn't know he had a girlfriend. I didn't hit on him. I did not like him, but one time he was taking me home. Like, I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, right? He did not tell anyone he had a girlfriend. He's driving me home from a friend hangout. He's like dropping people off. I'm the last stop. Like, he walks in my house. He's like talking to my dad. And he's like, yeah, look at this convertible Audi I have. my dad's like freaking out, like, oh my God, whoa, whoa. And then like for like the next like week, my dad's like, where's the guy with the convertible Audi? Where's the convertible guy? Like, I don't like that guy. That guy kind of sucks. And his car's reflecting that. And I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like the sights of this guy. This one Audi was so weird. He's in jail. Jesus Christ. I don't know if a man got money. I don't know. Like, if I saw his account, I don't know. I don't care if a guy has money. As long as he has enough to, like, survive, or at least he's trying his very best. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't care. I'd rather be with someone with a good personality. Um, anyways, I'm gonna go on my break real quick. I'm only gonna be gone for like 13 to 15 minutes. I'm going to be back at 2, which is 13 minutes from now. Or I'm going to try my best to be back at 2. I'm going to go to the bathroom and get myself a little snack really quick. But I'm going to go on a quick break today. I'll be back at 2, which is like 13 minutes from now. But thank you guys for joining. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I love you all. And I will be back in like 13 minutes. Peace. I'm back. There's hair in my mouth. I'm back. Hey guys. Let me restart the TikTok real quick. There we go. All right, we're good. I need my water. Hey guys, welcome back in. Welcome back in. Hi, Mega. You were first this time. You were first this time, Mega. My hair's annoying me. It's fine. You were first this time. Hey guys, welcome back in. Hi, Valentina. Very fancy font twin. Hi, Noah Santa Claus. Welcome back. Thank you. I can't even read your username, bro. What is that? M something. I think that's an M. Hi. Hi, MK Gamer. I got a Zara voice reveal. Really? Really? That's exciting. Mila. Oh, well, hello. That's a pretty name. Hi, Average Gamer. Hi, Amina. Hi, guys. Welcome back in. This is going to be a short half of the live because... Not because of that. I'm sorry. I drink a lot of water before the stream. Oh, God. Oh, God. I drink a lot of water right before going live, and then I have to burp on live. My fault. What was I going to say? I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh, it's going to be a short half of the live because I have therapy at 3, which is in 55 minutes. So I'm probably going to get off by like 2:45, which is 40 minutes from now because I have therapy. Therapy Mondays. Do you see the entire Avatar movie got leaked by an employee? Really? The whole thing? That sucks. For them. That's annoying. Well, depends why they did it. That's cool. That's cool information. You're my favorite streamer. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. See my TikTok DMs in like 8 years. I'm sorry. I'll reply today. I will do my very best. Okay, I have DMs on every single app. A lot of them, so it's really hard to like keep up with them. I have a lot of work. That I do. I don't talk to like anyone online because when I do, I get really distracted. I start talking to people and then I like start rereading my text in my head over and over again and then like role playing it in my head. I can't focus. So I don't usually reply to DMs. Plus it takes a lot of energy. Like, I don't know. I have ADHD. I have a lot of things actually, but I have ADHD, the main one, and it's a lot of energy to reply to people. Like I can do random stuff. Like tell me, like I'll clean the whole room. Like put a song on and I'll be like, yeah, I'm deep cleaning today. Replying to a TikTok DM? Oh God. Like, it's so weird, but yeah, I don't reply to DMs because like I hate you or anything. It's because I reply in my head and forget that I didn't actually reply. Like I'll see the text and be like, oh, and then I just don't type it out because I'm a little dumb. 2, takes a lot of energy and I'm very busy. And by the end of the day, when I do have time to do it, my brain is like, don't do anything. Don't move. Don't do anything. So, yeah. My bad. Play the trees at you. I could do like a speed run. Like your hair, did you straighten it? Thank you. And no, I didn't straighten it. Naturally, I have straight hair. I naturally have straight hair. I got a perm like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I got a perm. So when my hair is wet or like, whatever, it's very curly because of the perm. I treat it like curly hair, but not very well. I kind of just, when I dry it, I like scrunch it. Like I do that. I use a lot of like conditioner products that make it stay curly. But yeah, my hair, if I brush it and it's curly, it just turns straight. Like it doesn't even go frizzy. It just goes straight because it's my natural hair. I really like it. I honestly really love my hair. I'm very happy about the texture because originally it was just plain straight and very flat and I didn't like it. But yeah, today I think it's because I did the pigtails. It's really straight except at the very bottom. This hair is dead. It just does whatever. But yeah, so it looks different on different days. I don't straighten it or do anything. Do you stay as consistent as you do for your work? I don't stay consistent. I don't. like there's a I think it's because I work from home and it's not really like a set thing. Like, okay, you clock in 9 to 5, you do these tasks and you're done. For me, it's like I wake up at 9:30, pre-recorded. Shut up, Chris. Yes, you, bro. I'm looking at you, bro. Chris. How I stay consistent. I don't stay consistent, but I try my best. And the way I do it is I usually wake up, I'm out of bed by like 9:30, sometimes a little later if I'm sleepy, but around 9:30 every day, sometimes earlier, whatever, you know. I do my makeup. I have a set routine. I do my makeup, and then if I have time, I review music before live. If I don't, then I do it after. But then I go live the same time every day. And after it's kind of just become a routine. Like it's annoying because sometimes when the algorithm's doing good, then I have to do less work. I do less work when the algorithm's good, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. When the algorithm's not in my favor, I have to do so much more work. Since 6 hours alive, how are you still going? Well, I just went on a break. I started this 6 minutes ago, bro. Started this 6 minutes ago. Didn't you go on break? I did go on break. I went on a short break because I have therapy today. I have therapy in 50 minutes from home. But yeah, it's very hard to work from home. I just kind of, I guess just having a routine, or like for me, like when I'm in here, like this is my work room. I get my work done in here. And then when the chair gets so uncomfy, because this chair is uncomfy, it kind of motivates me to work so I can get out of this room. I go and sit on the couch and I do the rest of my work on the couch. It's kind of like a routine to me. Like if I finish my work before 8 p.m., I'm like, no, I'm missing something. Like by the time I finish all my work, it's usually like 9 p.m., sometimes later. Like in the past week with taxes, I worked like 15 hours straight, went to sleep, woke up the next day, another 15 hours, went to sleep. So it's kind of all over the place. It's hard to stay motivated, hard to stay consistent, especially with ADHD, because like I forget basic things. Like let's say every day I have to post one video on this app, right? That's one video on this app. But then there's all these other tasks that I have to do daily. So like even though this is a thing that I do every day, I'm gonna forget about it because there's so many, you know? So it's very hard. I'm still trying to work out strategies. I'm getting better, but it is hard. Someone asked what kind of work. I do social media, which seems like you just record a video and post it. Okay, entitled. It is better than a regular job in the sense of, hey, I get to work at home. I get to like, be myself. I get to do all this. Very cool. However, your job, your money, it depends on the algorithm. When the algorithm is down, you're not making money. Like none. Like dirt. It's bad. And the algorithm could be really good. You could be making tons of money, and then instantly, bam. Yeah, we're going to give you $200 a month. Yeah. That money we were giving you? Yeah, that money, you see it? It's gone. Yep, 200. And it's always been 200. You're lying if you say it wasn't always 200. So, yeah, I think it's very stressful just because like you could be doing everything perfectly every day, and then it just, goes downhill. You have 70K. You ain't making shit. Okay. The thing is, I have accounts on every platform. There's different ways to make money on here. TikTok gives me like no money, nothing. So, but like I make money off YouTube, Patreon. I make money off music, but only a little bit because music pays so low. The majority of my money is coming from Patreon and YouTube. But it depends on the month, depends on all that. So, same with every algorithm, games, content creation, everything. Oh yeah. You can't avoid Monopoly Online forever. The hell is that? Monopoly Online. I'll play Monopoly Online. You stream, make music, TikToks, and art. Am I missing anything? Yeah, I also review music. TikToks. I make YouTube videos. I'm working on doing more YouTube videos. I'm in the middle of editing a very long one. So I do that too. Yeah. And like there's other like small stuff. Like I work on like collabs with people. I do that, which is hard because I have to talk to people. Oh God. Yeah. Do you have online friends? Yeah, I have more online friends than like in real life friends. I don't really know anyone in New York. I moved here and then just started working from home pretty much. I mean, I did work at Starbucks a little bit, but for the most part, move here, work from home. So it's like how the hell are you gonna meet people? I'm bad at talking to people. So I have more online friends. I just don't really talk to them as much. But it's like I have the kind of online friends where it's like, yeah, we haven't talked in a few months, but it's like we're still chill. Like you can just show up anytime and we'll talk, you know? I have that kind of friend. So like I don't really talk to many people, but tip $3. You guys couldn't hear that because the volume was down. Anonymous tip $3. Glove. All right, man. bro did all that just to say glove. All right, man. I don't know who you are. Thank you. Thank you. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kaplow. Kaboom. Thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are, bro. Thank you. What games do you stream? I've streamed a lot of games. I've been streaming for like a bit now. Like I've streamed Minecraft before. I got out of my 2-week phase though, so I stopped that. I've streamed like Roblox, like Dress to Impress, other games. Roblox likes to copyright strike me, so thanks YouTube, thanks Roblox, thank you for that. I've also streamed like random web games. I was streaming Fortnite for a while, but now when I try to stream Fortnite, it just freezes, and I have not had the time to fix that at all. I have not had the time to fix that. So I was playing that. And I also played Poppy Playtime for a bit. But Poppy Playtime was too scary for me. I have really bad anxiety. Diagnosed, not self-diagnosed. I feel like I always have to say that because it sounds dumb. I have really bad anxiety. Like it used to be so bad, like so much worse. But I have bad anxiety, plus I'm on birth control, which heightens anxiety. So with my birth control, at times I'll get jump scared by nothing, like genuinely nothing. Like if I'm scrolling and the next video has like a bright color, I'll get jump scared by there being a bright color on the screen. Like that's how bad it is. So I was trying to play Poppy Playtime because I really like the story. I like the style of it. Like I love stuff like that. I just can't do jump scares. I can't do jump scares, and I can't like anticipation for a jump scare and then the jump scare. I can't do that. Like I can do creepy stuff, like show me creepy stuff, it's fine. But jump scares, I genuinely can't. Like last night I was watching Something Bad Is Going to Happen, I think on Netflix. I was watching it and I got so jump scared, but like I physically jumped out of my seat by a guy looking over a stall. Like jumped out of my seat. I mean, that makes sense. It was kind of a jump scare, but like, yeah, it was the game was stressing me out so much. Um, I was having genuine nightmares about it. I was having nightmares about Poppy Playtime. I would dread streaming because I would have to play Poppy Playtime. Like, I want a version of Poppy Playtime without the jump scares. Like, sure, you can do all the creepy stuff, but just don't do the jump scares. I can't do it. Like it's really bad. So, yeah, can't play any horror games alone. I always have nightmares after. I mean, yeah, I feel like if I were to play a horror game, it would have to be like a multiplayer game, but the other person playing the game would be like in the same room as me. Are you married? Oh God, no, I'm not married. No, I am 19. I'm 20 in like 3 months. I am not married. No. Kabloom, kaplow. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Do you love Cat's Eye? I don't listen to Cat's Eye. I don't listen to Cat's Eye. I got your YouTube. Hello. I love your content. Thank you. Thank you. Iconic style. Thank you. Do jump scares scare you a little? A lot. A lot, actually. More than they should. Anxiety is horrible. Now I'm a victim. Is that... I don't understand. I can't tell. I can't tell. I can't tell if you're like, if you have anxiety and you're saying it's horrible, or if you're trying to make fun of me. I can't tell, so I'm not going to comment on that because I don't know. So if years of playing Silent Hill, I played over 20 years ago. Jesus Christ. Do you like Chiodos? I don't know how to pronounce it. Chiodos? Chiodos? I was friends with I was friends with this girl who really liked that band, and like I listened to some songs by them. I liked it. I liked it. I don't think I have any on my playlist. But I liked it. I liked the music. Clarification, you get jump scared by colors. Yes. Yes. I also get jump scared by people handing me food. Like if I'm sitting down and someone has a plate and they're coming up to me and I'm like on my phone, like I see them. I'm on my phone. Peripherals, I can see them walking up to me and then they reach their hand out to give me the plate, you know, and normal human interaction. I jump. I saw them coming. I saw them start to hand the plate to me with my peripherals. But the second I jump. Or like if I accidentally brush against someone, I jump. It used to be way worse. Like when I first started birth control, it was so much worse. But now it's like, now like if I accidentally brush up against someone, I won't jump as much. But it's bad. It's bad. Also, that's why I like Cat's Eye. I stopped listening to it, though. I asked because there's this girl called Mana and she was mistreated and she's on hiatus, but people were saying it's a forced hiatus and she might leave the group. I feel like there's a lot. Is that a K-pop group? I don't know much about a lot of like mainstream things. I know like some. I know some, but like I'm out of the loop of a lot of stuff. Is it K-pop? Because I know nothing about K-pop. I feel like there's always a lot of drama with K-pop groups. It's like, yep, here's our new group, B12789. It's a group of 5 13-year-old girls who are all starving and also about to pass out at all times. We make them act like they're 5. Hear their new song. Boom, boom, pow. Ka-chow. Like, that's how I view K-pop groups for the most part. Because there's so many. And everything I hear is either by fans freaking out or, like, horrible things. So, I don't know. I've never gotten into it. Like there's some songs that are like K-pop songs that I've listened to. Also like J-pop, Japanese pop. Like a few, but I'm not like a stan. I don't know. I don't know enough to form a solid opinion. I'm just saying from the outside how it looks. The jump scare by colors was a racial joke. Oh god. No, I'm not jump scared by color. No, I'm talking like bright blue on my screen or something. I'm not talking about anything else. Oh god. Under a K-pop company and used the K-pop training, but they're a global girl group. Are you talking about Cat's Eye? I thought you were making a joke. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I thought you were making a joke about what all K-pop sounds like. Are you talking about Cat's Eye specifically? I mean, that kind of makes sense. But to quit on YouTube, I only have 3K subs. I don't have any ideas and I want to quit. Okay, wait. Sorry, I had you to wait. I had to yawn. Don't quit. Try something else. Like, try posting shorts. I don't know what your channel is about. I don't know what you post. I don't know any of that. Try shorts. YouTube shorts, okay? They do really good if you know how to work the algorithm. You want it, for YouTube shorts, you want it to be slightly clickbait. Slightly clickbait because it is YouTube shorts. What does well on YouTube shorts is slightly clickbait. Like the caption of your video, make it slightly clickbait. The thumbnail of your short, make it slightly clickbait, okay? For YouTube, because this is what works. Make your video 5 to 8 seconds long for the most part, and have text written on the screen so that people read the text. Yeah, and just kind of be extra with it. Be extra, but just post these short clips, okay? On YouTube Shorts, post as many as you possibly can, okay? Post as many as you can, and just keep doing it, all right? Keep doing it. Very short clips, text on the screen, something like that. So try that. That is, and have some kind of hook too. Clickbait or hook, but don't make the clickbait like crazy because people were like, yeah, I don't want that. But like slightly, like make it slightly dramatic, because that does good on YouTube Shorts. So do that. What is that plate that took you 2 hours? I was doing a cooking video for YouTube, and I was making, I might have been like empanadas. I don't know. I screenshotted the recipe and what it looked like, but I didn't screenshot the name of it because I scrolled too far. I forgot. I forgot to screenshot. I think it was empanadas, but it took me like 2 hours to make. It took me like 2 hours, and I'm filming. I'm editing the YouTube video for it. You make daily on average being a streamer. Not much. From just streaming, like nothing else, just streaming. God, like an average day is like 10 to 20 bucks most for 5 hours of streaming. 5 hours of streaming. 10 to 20 bucks on an average day. Like, of course, there's days that I make more, but there's also days that I make less. You know, like I've gone days where I make $2 after streaming for 5 hours. Dead ass, $2. Because, like, I'm not begging people for money. I don't have anything set up. It's like, pay me money and I will let you play video games with me. Pay me money and I will write your name on my face. Or, I don't know. I just talk with you guys. I play video games sometimes. I used to play a lot more, but I like yapping with you guys. It's fun. But it's usually low. The days that I make more money are, most money is when this guy Rambo joins. Rambo is a reoccurring character who shows up usually once a month in here, in the Twitch. He's Twitch Mr. Beast. He basically joins, sends me like a bunch of bits at first, and is like, the Rambo games have begun again. Please await your challenge, or like something like that, so that we all know that he's in here. And then he's like one time he's like, okay, do as many push-ups as you can. I did it, and then for each push-up he sent me $50 on PayPal. Another one was like, God, I don't even know, do a bunch of squats, and then each squat was like $7 or just something like that, you know. Once was like ice bucket challenge for $500. So yeah, you know, he did that, but that was like once a month usually. He hasn't shown up in over a month now, so I think he's gone, and that only happened like 2 times total. So it wasn't like someone comes in every day. You can speak a little bit Turkish. Please don't spam, bro. Please don't spam. But yeah, that was like a couple time thing. And then there's some people who come here into the live and they like send like $100 out of nowhere. That happens so rarely too. But yeah, average day, not much money. Not much. If you're thinking about quitting your job to become a streamer, you got to become a successful streamer first. It could take you years to become one, and you may never become one. To be so real with you, you could be streaming for years and just the algorithm is never in your favor, right? It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means like the algorithm, it directs people certain places, and if it's not in your favor, it's the same as like posting a video on social media. There's a lot of videos, there's a lot of streamers. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like a successful streamer. I say I'm doing better. I'm an improving streamer who sometimes does really well, but for the most part, I'm like a very low tier niche streamer, I guess. Cat's Eye has fallen off, gotten boring for me. I like your music more. My music taste changed like a year ago. When Cat's Eye first created, I liked it. Music taste is Scenecore and Hyperpop and Rave. I wish I gave you my support. You're my general favorite person to watch. Oh, thank you. First of all, the music thing is valid. My music taste changes all the time. Thank you about that. And do not wish you can give me money and support me. Do not. don't. I feel really bad when people give me money when they don't have extra money. Like, if a rich person joins and they're like, yo, I make like 8K a week. This has happened. People join and they're like, yo, I'm making like 8K a week. You want like a few hundred? Happened one time. This one guy joined. He was talking about that, and he's like, he just kept donating money. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Thank you. You know, but like if you don't have much money, if you are working a minimum wage or like a part-time job, do not send me money. Please do not. Oh my God. I don't want to ask for money. I never want to ask for money. If anyone wants to send me money, you have to be financially stable. Like, this has to be like pennies to you. Okay. I never want anyone to donate like, yeah, this is like my food for the week. This is a big part of my money. I could have used this for a vacation, but it's for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm gonna feel so guilty, and I can't return it to you. So, you know, don't send me money if you don't have money. Please don't. Thank you. I'm actually poor IRL though. I used to be more poor. I used to live in a small apartment. I got food from Musk because people must give people food. Not allowed Twitch anyway, so I want my mom to know I have Twitch. Oh my god, bro, I know. You've told me this. I know. I do not want you to ever send me money. Do not ever send me money, twin. Do not. Please do not. If I had the extra money, twin, I would be sending you money. You need it. You need it way more than I do. Okay? I don't have the money. I don't have the money to send it, but like, you actually are in need of money. You are in need of it, twin. You're still live? Frick yeah. I'm only gonna be live for like 15 more minutes, to be honest, because I have therapy in 30 minutes. Would you accept if someone asked you to be streams on a friends on a stream or live? Well, I mean, I don't know, because like all of you guys are like my stream family. Like, you guys are the people I talk to, tell stories to. Like, I talk to you guys more than anyone else, like in this live, to be real with you. You guys are like already the people I talk to, right? But like outside of stream, first of all, I don't really want, it's like, you know, like when you meet someone because of your platform who's like a fan and looks up to you, I feel like it's weird to become friends with them. Like, not, it's fine to be friendly with people, you know, it's fine. Like some of my regulars, like I'll message them sometimes. Like if they message me, I do take a while to reply back, but like I'll reply to them, you know, but it's not like I'm going to be like, okay, well, you watched my live? We're best friends now. Cause I feel like that's an abuse of power. You know what I mean? Like, what if you're in school, right? And suddenly your professor is like best friends with you? It's like, oh, well, that's your professor. Or like you and your boss are best friends. It's like, oh, well, this feels odd, you know? And I don't want it to be weird, you know? Like the only way I could like become friends with someone from the platform is like, if it's like they're not like a fan, they're just like helping out. Like they found me and they're trying to just help out and everything. Like I think that's fine. Like I talk to some people like that, or like if they're also like an influencer, like there's some mutuals I have that have found me because of my platform, but it's like this is also their job. So it's like more, you know what I mean? Like it's more like equal in, you know, if it's like me and like another influencer based off of the platform, like normal life, I don't care. Like I'll be friends with anyone, you know, but yeah, you know, like when it's like two influencers, it's like we just see it as like, okay, yeah, this is our job, we're cool, chilling. But if it's like a fan, then it's like, oh god, I have too much power in this. I have too much power, and I don't like it. It makes me feel weird. So this is your job? This is my job, and you have a terrible username, and your profile picture is disturbing. Thank you. Never compromise your morals for others, regardless of what they spend and promise. I mean, yeah. That's good advice. I have to turn this back on. You guys can't see the difference. I can. Can you say the line, please? The line? What line? Good luck with therapy. I love your business names. Thank you so much. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. It gets itchy when I wear makeup because I have powder that I use to make my skin not shiny on this stream. You're acting like you're famous. Well, obviously I'm not famous. I'm nowhere near famous, but I'm like recognizable. I've been recognized in public before. Yeah, I'm on a lot of platforms. Like I've had old coworkers reach out to me and be like, yo, my college roommate is sending me your videos. They don't even know that I know you. Like a lot of people have seen me before and like recognized me and have told me. I don't think I'm famous or anything like that, but it still makes like a power imbalance. Like, you know, famous just being widely recognized or known. I'm recognized sometimes. It's like it's like a niche corner who recognize me. You know what I mean? The internet's a big place. There's going to be people who recognize me. The grand majority of internet people have no clue who I am. But like there are people who do. So You're gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Ain't you the girl from that one guy stream? Who? Who? Just me watching. Well, hi, Sumera. Hi. Something about the super family friendly 7 guy. He's big on Grinder. I have no idea what you're talking about. When I'm older, I'm going to make money for my family and me because I want them to be happy and live well. And I want to be a radiologist. That sounds so nice. Oh my god, that's such a nice goal. Ew. Ew, goodbye. Thank you, goodbye. I banned the guy. I banned the guy. That's annoying. I hate when people do that. Do your family know that you're streaming? They don't know that I'm streaming, but they know that I, like, do online stuff. They know that I make music. They know that this is my job. So, I mean, I don't get into specifics with them because they don't, you know, they're not social media people. But they know that I'm, like, online doing this, promoting, blah, 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 doing music. So, yeah. I can't remember his name, but I think I remember you being on his thing. I was on one other person's live, my old friend Alex. He used to stream, and before I was like on social media, I would like he would invite me to the live, and like we would just like yap with people, like play games and stuff. So that was my first experience streaming. Yeah. The live, everyone in that old live would play. It was this game where you had to like draw the prompt or something, and then people had to guess the prompt or something. And I would always try hard because I would play on my iPad. And so it was like a running bit that I was just the art try hard. I thought it was very funny. I remember the girl being freaky, Loki, so I don't think it was you. Yeah, that's not me. I would never be like that on live. That's so weird. Inner corner highlight. I use white foundation. That's the life hack. I have a tiny little brush. You could also use a Q-tip if you want, if you don't have a tiny little brush. I found my tiny little brush in my mom's old makeup supplies and I took it. Anyways, yeah, I just put it here and like a little bit there and then a tiny dot there. I don't have any fancy highlight or anything. All the highlight I've got sucks. So white foundation is peak. Absolute peak. Scribble, right? I think so. I'm not sure. Do you have a makeup tutorial? I do have a makeup tutorial. If you go to my link tree, like in my bio, on my profile, if you click on the link tree, click on the YouTube, it's the most recent video. Go to videos. It's two makeup tutorials, the most recent ones. Go to the one from like 2 weeks ago, the most recent makeup tutorial, because it is for this look. The other one's for a slightly different look, but the new one is updated and everything. Your hair looks like a rainbow and I love it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I had to yawn. Your voice is perfect. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I used to be very insecure about my voice, but like ever since I was in high school, like random unrelated people will come up to me and be like, you know what? You could read me a bedtime story. Okay. I don't know why everyone's saying that, but thank you. Thank you. I can't tell if I have like a high voice or a low voice, because like sorry. I feel like when I talk, like I don't know. I feel like it's really low at times and then it's like higher at times. I don't know. I feel like that's a normal voice. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, I used to hate hearing my own voice. Now I'm more used to it because I do social media and I kind of have to listen to my own voice, so I'm less bad with my own voice. But, you know, Kaiser. No. Please don't spam, by the way. Please don't spam. Your voice is so soft and perfect pitch. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What platform do you stream live? Twitch or YouTube? All of it. Both of them, plus TikTok at once. Can you cosplay Rainbow Dash? You would suit her. I love your voice. My voice is very ugly. I don't think any voices are ugly. Oh my god. If anything, they're just different. All voices are different. I think they're so cool. So cool. If you think your voice is ugly, imagine it on like a cool cartoon character. Because you know how cartoon characters always have different voices? Like they have like, if you think there's something like weird, specifically weird, like let's say like I'm a guy and I have a really high pitched voice, you would be great as a cartoon character. Like cool as hell. Like you know how there's cartoon characters who have like weird voices, but it's like you all crush on them? Just think about that. That's what I used to think about. But I think all voices are cool. I've never heard a voice in my life that I haven't liked. You know? And I already cosplayed Rainbow Dash. I cosplayed Rainbow Dash last month. I have too high-pitched voice and a bad accent and I stuttered too much. Bro, I stutter too. I stutter too. I fumble my words all the time. All the time. Constantly fumble over my words. When I talk, this sounds really weird, but I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am real on my streams. When I talk, there's like a lot of spit in my mouth. I know it's disgusting, but then it's like bubbles up, and then when I talk, it sounds really weird. So then I constantly have to be like swallowing, like while I'm talking, like in the middle, or else it's gonna sound really gross. I used to go to speech therapy. I pronounce certain stuff really weird. And sometimes I just cannot say words. I cannot say it. So, it means you're dehydrated. Thanks, twin. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff like that. Like I have voice cracks at times. I sound really weird. How do you make that sound good? Me drinking water. But I think a girl with high-pitched voice, bad accent, and stutter, that's so cute. Bro, that's what like every anime girl like sounds like. High-pitched voice, that's cute. That's like, that's like the normal for a girl, like, like a cute high-pitched voice. A bad accent, I don't think there's any bad accents. I think that every single accent is so cool. So cool. Like, bro, if you have any accent other than the one that I have, you are so cool. I can listen to you talk all day. Like, I don't care what accent it is. Literally any accent, I can listen to you talk all day. There's not a single bad accent in my mind. Unless you're French. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. But a Yugoslavian accent. I don't even know what the hell. I don't even know what accent that is, but it sounds really cool. So, your accent, cool as hell. I already know. I've never heard a bad Indian. I love Indian accents. Bro, what the hell are you talking about? When I watch ASMR at night, I love the ones that are like the Indian women giving you like the role play. I like role play ASMR at night, like the comforting ones. I love the ones with Indian women because they always have like the sweetest, coolest accents ever. AI, stop spamming AI or I will ban you. Thank you. I love Indian accents. I think they're so cool. So cool. So, yeah, there is no bad accent. None of it. I like all of it. And you stutter. I do too. I used to stutter over my words a lot more. Now I've gotten a little bit better, but I used to stutter a lot. That's fine. I think it's cute, This is gonna sound so 2020, but it's like a voice quirk. It sounds cringe when I say it, but like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like something that's special. It's different. It's cool. It's special. I think that's really cool, twin. Pakistani, but my accent sounds Indian. Well, that's fine. Indian accents are really comforting to me. I really like Indian accents. Honestly, I do. I like Indian music. I think it's very cool. The accents, cool as hell. I like all of that. I don't think that's not a bad accent. That's just the way you talk. And it's cool. I don't know what to say. I love accents. Like if I'm talking to someone, like if I'm talking to two people, exactly the same. One of them has my accent, the other one has an Indian accent. I would go for the Indian accent. Like same people, just different accents. I'll go for the Indian accent because it's cool. I love accents. They're cool. Okay, stop spamming. Stop spamming in my chat. When I speak, it sounds like I'm holding back, which also makes me sound awkward. I mean, I get it. I get it. Because I feel like I got better at speaking from going live. Sorry, ignore me. My makeup itches. I think it's expired. Anyways, I got better at speaking from going live. It used to be way worse than this. And even like some lives, like when I'm not locked in, like if I start the live tired or just not focused, like my speaking is so bad. Like I kind of forget how to, and then I'm like, it's just bad. It's bad. I stutter. I can't pronounce stuff. I'm like not swallowing at the right time. So like it sounds like really gross when I'm talking. I pronounce stuff wrong. There's voice cracks. Like, that thing where like sometimes you act like, like the classic like baby voice where you're like, very, very, like you know what I'm talking about, like that kind of voice. You know when you're talking and you accidentally pronounce something in that voice. You know what I'm talking about? Like you could be saying like, yes, it was very bad, and then you would accidentally be like, it was very bad, but it was like completely on accident. Like you know what I'm talking about? That would happen to me all the time. All the time. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Yes, I feel okay, okay. We understand. I okay, thank you. We understand. My language, Urdu is a mix of Persian and Hindi and Arabic. I think I have a mix of those accents. That sounds so cool though. Dude, that legit sounds so cool. So cool. So cool. Twin, do not be insecure about your accent. I can just by Persian, Hindi, and Arabic. That is sick. That is sick as hell. Sick as hell, bro. I start streaming without a setup and faceless. I want to start streaming. Without a setup and faceless is a little hard. But you can stream off of your phone. I believe I started off my phone, but I was using my face. I'm not sure because I've never done faceless before, but I've also never done off my phone. So maybe look into if you have any kind of computer where you can set up TikTok Studio, try that. But I believe there's ways to just stream games off of your phone on TikTok Live. I know there is. I just don't know if you need a computer for it. And there's also faceless streamers who just use like really heavy filters, like the Peanut guy. I forget his name. You know the Peanut guy with like the cowboy hat or something like that? I've seen that guy. There's like the anime people. I don't know how to set that up. Honestly, I have no clue because I've never done that and I'm not like really knowledgeable about this stuff. I kind of know the basics of what I need to know, but still never enough. I don't know enough about this. But I have a laptop. Get TikTok Studio, but also go on YouTube and look up if you want to be one of the like VTuber type stuff where they use like the avatar, look up how to start that. If you just want to use like a heavy filter, burnt peanut. Yeah, if you want to use like a heavy filter like that, do that. If you don't want any face at all, just look up how you can stream just games because I don't have experience in this, but TikTok Studio on laptop, if it lets you access it, it should. I think it should. Or like Twitch. Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't give more advice. I just really don't know. Hey, Ren, me and my boyfriend watch you all the time when we're cut up in bed. Love from Birmingham. Really? Wait, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Aw. Aw. That's really nice. That's so nice. Thank you. I love Irish accents too. I love Irish accents. I think out of all the accents, I love all accents, but I think my favorite out of accents are like Irish and Scottish. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It reminds me of like slaying the dragons. It reminds me of leprechauns, mountains, slaying the dragon, the coast, whimsy, the fairies, pubs. I sorry, I'm just thinking about How to Train Your Dragon, but I love those accents. Me and my boyfriend Mega are also cuddled up. All right, bro. All right, bro. What about a New Zealand accent? New Zealand isn't real. It doesn't exist. It's fake. Celtic accent. So cool. So cool. That's my favorite. I love all accents very much. I love accents more than just people who have the same accent as me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. I like accents way better than that. It's like my accent, someone who has my accent, someone who has any accent, Celtic accents. Right there. But an Indian accent. I like Indian accents. I don't know why people hate it so much. I love Indian accents. I think they are very nice. I think they're very nice. I think they're relaxing. I think they're very cool. Like, I think it's very cool. Hawaiian accent is so good. I haven't heard a Hawaiian accent. Oh my god, that sounds like it would be really nice. Is a heavy Viking one. Viking accents are cool too. What do you mean? German accents? I like that. Country are you from? I am from the United States of America. I used to live like close to the capital in Maryland. Now I live like right outside of New York City in Queens. This Pakistani friend, I was living in the UK for a few years before. She was born in the UK. She was so nice. She wasn't an NPC, Like most people from Pakistan, just my whole vibe. She came to Pakistan last week. You know how I'm lesbian, want to date a girl. Find out she likes me. I kind of liked her too. I'm scared to tell her. We'll tell her when I'm ready. Oh my god, that's so exciting. Well, you found out she likes you. You like her too. Bro, you should just tell her. You should go for it. For the plot. That's how I convince myself to do stuff. For the plot. For the plot. Think about the story you can tell. Think about the story you can tell. You're going to regret not doing it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. If you feel comfy. But I think you should do it. Whenever I had it like a decision like that. For the plot. She blushes every time she looks at my face. She keeps saying she can't take her eyes off me. Do it. You gotta tell her. You gotta tell her, man. You gotta tell her. This is gonna be great. I'll tell her maybe tomorrow when I go to school. You should. You should. Anyways, I'm gonna get off live. I'm gonna get off live now because I have therapy in 10 minutes. You better tell her. I mean, if you're comfy. If you're comfy. I'm not gonna make you do anything. But if you tell her, tell me about it. Please. Please. If you do it tomorrow, I'm assuming your time zone's before mine, right? Yeah. Yeah, your time zone's before mine. Which means you'll be at school before I go in live. Yeah. When I go, it's 9:49 p.m. Okay, perfect. When I go live tomorrow, Twin, if you talk to her, tell me how it goes. We need to know. All of us, we're all invested in this. We got to know how it goes. Wishing you luck. I think you got like 100% win rate here, bro. The ball's in your court. The ball's in your court. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I have therapy in 10 minutes. 11:49 p.m. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't even know how many hours that is. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I have therapy in 10 minutes. But usually I go live from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so usually on a normal day, I'd be going live for another hour. But again, Mondays, I have therapy at 3 to 4. It was her only available time. All right. At least I didn't choose like 11 a.m. or like 1 p.m. That would be a weird time. Swear that you're not AI. Bro, how the hell am I AI? You can go to my link tree, click on my Instagram. I've been on Instagram since like high school. Like ages. Go to my Instagram, bro. Fact check. I'm just kidding. All right, bro. When you release in the cooking bit, as soon as I finish editing it, it's a very long video. I'm doing my best because I love editing. It's very fun. It just takes a long time. So you'll get a really good video. All right. You'll get a good video as soon as I finish. I'm doing my best. Anyways, I'm going to go. I would love to reply to the rest of you, but I really have to go. I have therapy. So I'm going to go. I love you all. If you want to support me, you can go to my link tree, join the Discord, which you can do by copying the Discord link, pasting it into another browser, and then going through. Linktree will not open my Discord link for some reason, but if you copy the Discord link, put it anywhere else, it'll open. So it's a Linktree problem. I also have a pre-save if you want to help support me and get like an exclusive sample of my song before it comes out. Click the pre-save link to Garden. It's the top link. So I have Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, a bunch of music, Patreon. There's a lot of stuff in my Linktree. So if you're interested, you want to support me, you want to just check stuff out, you can go there. I pre-saved it. Thank you so much. Go to YouTube. Is the Discord there? Well, no, it's not in YouTube. If you go to the Linktree, copy. I mean, the Linktree is on YouTube if you want to go the long way around. But yeah, you just have to copy the Discord link and paste it. It's just that Linktree won't open it on any app or anything. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I've been stalling going, but I really have to go. So I love all of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. We got so many new people today. I love seeing new people. Makes me really happy that all of you guys chose to spend your time here. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. So thank you for joining. I love you all.